Welcome to this edition of Off Meta, where we're going to be playing Blood on the Clocktower like we do on a Thursdays, as is our custom. On this Thursday, though, we have a very special set of guests with us. 6 new players, never played Blood on the Clocktower. How? We don't know. 6 new players to Blood on the Clocktower playing Trouble Brewing with us from the Shiver podcast. It's a horror movie podcast. I really enjoy it. Funny story. I was listening to this while I was doing my work. I work for a living, and I was doing the day job.
Somebody's
and I was listening to their Shiver podcast on the movie Oculus. I really enjoy that film. And
yeah, that is a good one.
In another episode, I hear one of the people on the podcast talking about going to Waffle Houses in Alabama, and I was like, "What do these fools know about going to Waffle Houses in Alabama?" Right? And while I had been listening, I did not look at the host names, which, what a black mark on my name. It turns out I was friends with one of the hosts, Daniel DiBona. So thank you so much for taking my message and gathering up all these folks to join us.
We are happy to be here, and if we can embarrass ourselves and draw some eyeballs for you, we're happy to do it.
It's kind of what we do.
The co-host of the Shiver Pod. Well, I guess they're. How do you phrase that if both people have hosting responsibilities?
We always just say we are your hosts.
We are your hosts. I got you. And it's Dave is one of the hosts with the mostest.
I don't know if I have the most. In fact, height-wise, I definitely don't. I don't even know how tall Daniel is. There's no way he's got more. Hi, thanks for having me on, Tyler. Can I call you Tyler?
You sure can.
Okay, great.
Call
thanks.
me Ty. You call me Baby Doll. Whatever you're into, I guess.
Let's go with Baby Doll.
Tyler. Only I can call you Baby Doll.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's true. You did earn it through body slams.
I'm new here. I don't want to ruffle any feathers. So, whatever, whatever.
We trade nicknames for body slams?
Well, Avery's a trained wrestler. So,
a
warrior wrestler.
Avery will mess you up bad.
Coming also from the Shiver podcast is we got Andrew. Andrew, where you at?
Hey, I'm in Miami too. Hey, Dave's my neighbor. So,
yeah,
so we're close. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow. What's your favorite horror movie? I guess.
Oh, jeez, man, I grew up in the '80s, and Dave's probably gonna disagree with me, but one of my favorite, and I always go back to this Night of the Living Dead. So, Return of the Living Dead of the series.
Even better.
Yeah.
Return of the Living Dead. Yes.
Well, I was seeing that they did a classic '80s horror movie very recently. John Carpenter's The Thing.
Oh, we just did it last night.
Incredible. What y'all said about that. I love that movie. Well, we know where he's at. Hunger. Hey, baby, roll tide.
Roll tide.
Roll tide. What's your favorite horror movie, Hunger?
Say it.
It's a little film called Session 9.
Oh,
honor of being the lowest rated.
I saw that.
Masterpiece.
In college.
Rated film, as far as Dave's concerned.
It's not the worst one we've ever done on the show,
but the lowest score you've ever given.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Maybe I gotta go back and watch it again.
It's an all right one. Your toenails than
oh no, it's not. It's not even close to all right. But I enjoyed talking about it.
What do you think, Nick? You think Session 9? No, you can talk about whatever horror movie you want to.
I'm going to draw an.
I didn't watch Session 9 just because of the way they reviewed that show. Evil Dead is probably my favorite. Just
there you go.
I have a lot of nostalgic memories with that movie.
1000%. Evil Dead.
One. Yeah.
Yeah, I like me some Sam Raimi action. I don't even know. Let me see. Well, I mean, I guess you're probably not talking about the remake, right? You're talking about the straight.
I'm talking about the original.
OG.
Yeah, the OG. So we talked about this on the podcast, but the first one I ever saw was Child's Play.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It scarred me, and then my uncle introduced me to Evil Dead, and then that was my reintroduction back into how awesome horror movies can be.
I got you.
But since then, I do enjoy Child's Play. We watched it and reviewed it for the show, and I was like, man, this movie's really great.
Yeah.
I think I had that same experience with the old miniseries for It. right?
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
But I watched it when I was like 5 years old.
The Tim Curry one.
Yeah, Tim Curry.
Yeah.
So you watched it when you were
Absolute
supposed
shit
to.
out of me for years. So,
Scared to go outside after that.
I mean, we didn't have storm drains where I grew up because I grew up in a somewhat rural environment. You know, we didn't have that kind of thing. But yeah, I wouldn't have gone.
We
that
had
one.
ditches and we liked it.
That's right. We put our drainage and our piss there. Seth, welcome to Off Meta. Appreciate you.
Thank you for having me, Tyler. What an honor.
Whereabouts are you? Or you don't have to give your location, I guess, if you want. Tell us your favorite horror movie.
Latitude, longitude, please.
I'm in an undisclosed location in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. And let's just go with Halloween. Why not?
All right.
Oh, there you go.
The Rob Zombie ones, right? The best movies of all time, the Rob Zombie ones.
Yeah, in particular, 4, 5, and 6 were really strong.
Curse is where it really picked up.
I will die on the hill of 4, though. 4 is fantastic.
If it's not Rob
Really,
Zombie,
Dave, you're not like a
Halloween,
weird
I don't want it.
contrarian Halloween 3 mark? I mean,
we love 3.
We had our own thing with Halloween 3. We had a love fest with that one on an episode
Season
this
of the
past
Witch.
October.
I shot him 6 times.
It's a good Donald Pleasance.
all right, Dave, what about yourself? What's your favorite horror movie, I guess? Or what's the highest rating on the show?
Probably Hereditary. If I had to choose one, I'd say Hereditary. If I'm going to go classic, it would depend on my mood. It would either be Return of the Living Dead or Evil Dead 2.
Wow.
All right. And Daniel, you get last word on what's your favorite horror movie?
No, like it. I'm with Dave. Like Hereditary just was such a movement, and I love that movie so much. It really kind of took that #1 spot. If I'm looking classics, I think it's probably Candyman. That original Candyman is just such a solid piece of film.
So good. Yeah.
Did y'all check out Yule Log yet? That was
you told me about Yule Log, but it was like after we were done with our Christmas series, so I've cataloged it for next December.
I will say, apropos of nothing, it's a better version of I think what Barbarian was trying to do. But that's my opinion.
We didn't like Barbarian either, so let's go.
Yule Log
Anything would have been a
Yule
better
Log is definitely
version
a
of
step
Barbarian.
An actual Yule Log would have been a better version.
Which one's Yule Log?
It was a Trojan horse horror movie that was on Adult Swim, and now it's on HBO Max. So it just
Sounds
looked like you
fantastic.
were watching a fireplace for a couple minutes, and then you get to
That's
see
awesome.
some stuff.
Thank God I didn't fire that one up on Christmas morning. Everybody's opening stuff up. It's like, oh no.
Let's get this up while we're opening presents, babe. Yeah. There's a murder in front of the fireplace within the first 3 minutes. Yeah, you'd be in good shape.
And after that, Christmas was never the same.
You got to have your own traditions. That's what I think. Speaking of murder, we're going to be getting into a little bit of murder on Blood on the Clocktower. I'm not introducing the players that we regularly have just because they play with us a lot, but it is good to acknowledge them as lovely people. Duke, thanks for joining us.
I saw my dudes.
Emily,
Hello.
fabled storyteller, director of Clocktower Con. So if you guys really enjoy this, you can go to a whole convention's worth in Washington, D.C. in April. Check that out.
Nice.
Probably not, because you probably can't get a pass right now. I don't know what the situation is there. I may have.
I can hook people up.
Okay. All right. She knows people. We got Kyle. I don't know why he keeps the J. We don't let another Kyle join the channel for reasons. We got Naya. You guys will mispronounce her name, I'm sure, at some point, but it's.
I was already ready to call her Naya, so let's go.
Common issue. Sometimes we make her write it phonetically, just so we get it right. And this is Pepper. That's how you pronounce it, by the way. Pepper. No, it's just Pepper. And then Avery, who I already talked about, is will body slam you. We'll run
Santa's
Irish
Sleigh.
whip you.
Santa's Sleigh is the best horror movie.
Oh, dude, we did Santa Sleigh.
Did you really? Oh, let's go.
We did it the week before, like the week of Christmas. We did Santa Sleigh and high marks, man. We loved it.
Good old Billiam Goldberg. Let's go.
Actually, that episode dropped on all of your favorite, podcast listening the software, whatever it is that you use, yesterday. So you can listen to it now.
Yeah, Santa Sleighs.
Yep.
So you can watch, just so people know, we'll come back to this too. You can watch Shiver. You can watch them when they live stream from Facebook and like Twitter too, or just Facebook?
Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. All at ShiverPod. You can catch us there.
And then you can catch up. Like, these are evergreen podcasts because these are classics of the horror genre, and they are well dissected, right? Like a Liam Neeson type in that movie where Christina Ricci was only drugged to be dead for the whole movie or something. I can't remember the name. Wow. Yeah, those are evergreen podcasts. You can check them out on the Spotify if you want to see the back catalog. Or where would you like them to listen to it? They don't have to go to Spotify.
We listen wherever you want. Just drop us that 5-star if you enjoy it. That way we pop up wherever. But yeah, we've got listeners on Spotify, iTunes. I think you told me you listen on like Last FM because we had that issue with the catalog only going so far.
I still can't listen to Last FM, but now I have an iPhone, so I'm gonna start getting it on my.
Okay, yeah, I finally remembered to work on that. Actually mentioned it on the show last night, and then forgot today. So we'll work on getting it fixed. But yeah, just we're all over. If you head to shiverpod.com, there's links to them all.
All right, we'll check that out. We're gonna be playing Blood on the Clocktower. One other note: I will be on ShiverPod on January 25th, which is a Wednesday, and we're gonna be talking about. I don't know if it is my favorite. I definitely would say it is one of my favorite. Because I'm a big cosmic horror fan. In the Mouth of Madness is where.
Oh, nice. Yeah, we are. That will be the end of our Apocalypse trilogy series that we're doing through January here, excited about that one.
The Thing, Prince of Darkness, In the Mouth of Madness.
See, it's a thing.
It is the thing. I had never heard of it before. Dave was like, "Let's do all three." I was like, "Okay." I just want to do the thing, but sure.
There's nothing like that connects any of the characters. It's just like John Carpenter's like they're thematically related, and everybody's like, you're a genius. You made dogs all like come together in a little pod in a kennel." Though I will say, maybe this will ruin my bona fides. I have not seen Prince of Darkness.
I haven't either. Actually, I'm going to be watching it for the first time for the show next week.
It is to my knowledge, it is the weakest of the three. But considering how good The Thing is and In the Mouth of Madness are, I mean, it's like that's tough competition anyway.
They're all pretty good.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get a game racked up. You guys can still chat amongst yourselves. Our players can tell you a little bit about what they like about horror movies. I think some of them had opinions. Most of them were being.
I saw some flying across. I saw somebody throw Addams Family Values out there.
Absolutely.
Fantastic Thanksgiving movie. I appreciate that one.
That was my guess as to the Christina Ricci horror film.
No, she was definitely much older than that because she was mostly naked on a block the whole time.
I rescind my guess.
I wish I can't remember the name of it. And I may have just spoiled the twist.
Man,
it's just her and Liam Neeson most of the movie, I think.
A different kind of family values there.
For sure.
We've done Trick or Treat before. Yeah, that was one of our first Halloween movies. Trick or Treat was spectacular. Love that one. That's one that we always sit around desperately wishing for a sequel to. Is Trick or Treat? It's so ready for it.
I think it was DiBona or Andrew maybe that said that Oculus is one of their favorite horror movies.
Oh, that was Tyler.
I loved Oculus.
There's Tyler.
Oculus is a great film.
Oh, it's one of Tyler's. Like, I am messed up for like a couple weeks on a lot of horror movies. Like when I can't remember it right now, but Oculus is one of the ones that like it was like paranormal, and I actually enjoyed it pretty good. And I
Andy,
wasn't messed up for a while.
Oculus, I did with you guys.
Yeah. Oculus is, dude. It's like there are episodes of Shiver where we come like just one small bit of an altar away from becoming a Mike Flanagan podcast. Like we toe that line heavy every time we touch like something he has done. So
him and Ari Aster, you know, if they've done something, we're on top of it.
And Ari Aster's only got 2 movies out, and
well, there's a third one.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, are y'all excited for it?
Yeah. Looks. I watched that trailer last night. It looks so weird. I'm here for it. Like
I watched like snippets of the trailer, and then I was like, I can't watch anymore because I don't want to know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I just want like everything to be a surprise.
If there's anything I know about Ari Aster, it's that when the movie's over, you still won't be sure what happened, right? Like that's kind of the bag.
Right, I'm about to send out rolls, so you're going to see something pop up on your screen. This little token by your head.
Don't say anything.
If you make a big reaction or go, "What the hell's that?" Then people will.
Mighty sus.
Yeah, people
looking
will be
mighty
watching
sus.
your faces. So just kind of get your poker faces ready.
Should I write this down?
No, it'll be on the screen.
No, it'll
the rest of the game. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can.
But
you can click
take
anyone's
notes
token
if you'd like.
I've already got my pad and paper out.
Oh yeah, me too.
Pad and paper is good.
Yeah.
So the little circle next to people's name, is that if we think we know what they are, like we can put something in
you
there?
Can assign, like if somebody told you something, you can go like, oh, it helps me remember to put that next to them. That kind of thing.
Got it.
I am definitely the saint. Don't execute me. Put everyone can stand on my.
Don't believe it. Don't believe it. Says.
Can we kill Duke immediately, please?
I mean,
No.
He killed me day one in our game earlier. I am down.
That is true.
You were the damsel or the
Emily is down to
poisoner. What else
clown.
are you gonna do? As
I will kill Duke any day.
no, please. Come on.
What is-
We spent a whole day going
And next
over.
time on Shiver, we break down this episode of us playing Blood on the Clocktower.
Where did it all go wrong?
What is everyone's favorite Mike Flanagan thing?
What's that?
Everyone's favorite Mike Flanagan.
Oh my god!
I mean,
it's
got to be Hill House.
Yeah.
I just saw Gerald's game.
Oh, it's so good.
So good. It is so good.
Midnight Mass hit me hard for
Midnight
some
Mass
reason.
was
Like
terrific,
I'm not a religious guy or anything, but just something about the way everything was portrayed in Midnight Mass. That one right now, if I were like, I'm gonna watch some Mike Flanagan right now, I'd go watch Midnight Mass.
So I think Midnight Mass is my favorite, but I think Hill House is like objectively better. I think it's a better made show. I think like the way it progresses, the storytelling aspect of it, I think is better. But Midnight Mass hits me on a personal level.
I just want to say before we continue this, I think it's suspicious that 2 people are having this conversation privately.
What are y'all doing in here?
We're talking.
I don't know.
The game has not begun.
Oh my God! What?
Come on, Naya.
I gotta go.
Fine, whatever. Bye.
You know,
Yeah,
it's
the
a
one
good
with
movie when you start questioning, like, is that what the Bible's really about?
Exactly.
Yes, it is.
It's like in the early aughts when everybody saw Stigmata and it was like, this changed my world.
Yeah.
So I have.
We are now at night. This is sleep.
Oh.
We are doing the first night. So Tyler put us to sleep. Essentially, he might request to private message you, and then he'll bring you into a chat and talk to you. He also might send you information, but he prefers to talk face to face, I believe.
I do. I like a face-to-face conversation. So just so people know, I can see all of your cameras. You cannot see each other currently, but you would be able to see yourself. So if you're thinking, oh, this is a good time to pick my nose because nobody can see me, it's not the optimum time. Like you do like Avery does, turn off your camera, pick your nose.
Duke, how dare you?
Right.
All right. So I'm gonna start requesting people's presences and doing that thing.
That sounds ominous.
So this is really just like hanging out and bullshitting, and there's a game going on.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're all just eyes. We're all in a circle. Eyes
It's
closed,
fantastic.
just
So
hanging out.
The best
right
version of
now.
the game is like sitting in, like you got 10
It's
to
like
12
10
folks in your
PM.
living room. Yeah, everybody's a little too tired, where they're just silly, and then you're shooting the shit, and then like, oh yeah, I'm definitely probably evil. I mean, most likely. Right? Chances are.
All right,
Do you remember
so
what
here,
you were? No.
So here's one I'll throw out to those of you that haven't been on Shiver, because if you've been on Shiver, most of us have got this. Is there that horror movie for you? Like Nick mentioned, it was Child's Play that like traumatized him. We managed to drag that.
Hey, Kyle. Well, I'm going to tell you that your demon is Dave and Pepper is your fellow minion. Would you like to poison a player for me? I can't hear you.
Always. Let's poison Naya, please.
Naya, gotcha. Thanks.
And when we were driving home.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, how do I'm like on this blue screen. I can't quite figure out how to leave it.
You're on a blue screen.
Yeah, it's like a whisper or something. I don't know.
Right now, you should see whatever the nighttime screen is.
Okay. So I'm in nighttime.
Yeah. So everybody's asleep right now. So I'm going around and giving people information. So I'd be in to visit you pretty soon. That kind of thing.
So I'm not doing the wrong thing. I'm just waiting for you to come do the turn. Okay.
Right.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
You're
Sorry.
Good. You're fine.
We were super when the train was gone, they weren't there anymore too. So we're all like super scared. We're all just.
Hey, Dave.
Hey, what's up?
Good. I got some news for you.
Yeah.
Your minions are Kyle and
Okay.
Pepper.
Kyle and Pepper. All right.
Your bluffs are. These are 3 roles that you know are not in play. Saint, Undertaker, Librarian.
Okay.
And if you need me to tell you about any of those roles, I'm happy to.
It's okay. I'm just gonna fuck up the whole show, and hopefully I can actually fuck up instead of fucking down.
Yeah.
So.
You gotta fuck up, right?
Yeah. Exactly.
You'll get a promotion. Really, there's not much of a promotion from Demon. You're pretty much at the pinnacle already.
I love it. Yeah, I'm here for it.
All right. Good luck.
So I have to choose someone to die, right?
Not yet. So that'll be the next night. From here on out, you will choose someone to die. Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
One key factor is your minions do not have the information about the bluffs. Only the demon learns that info. So if you wanted them to know it, you would have to share it with them.
Okay.
Okay.
Gotcha. Awesome.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Horror movies were before I was born. I just haven't watched most of them.
I don't think I watched a ton of horror movies when I was younger. My mom doesn't like horror.
Hey. I can't hear you.
I'm on push to talk, and I always forget.
Okay. I'm here to tell you that Dave is your demon. Kyle is your fellow minion.
Oh, that's fun.
Yep. Good luck.
Thank you. Bye.
VHSs like bound with like a rubber band together.
I genuinely believe.
But I do. The only horror movie that's ever actually scared me was The Ring. I still will never watch it again, ever again.
That's a good one.
Oh my god, never. I just do not like creepy things. No.
I genuinely believe that any Stephen King media adaptation would be better if it was a miniseries.
Oh, dude, all
probably.
day. I like every time something new comes out, I'm like, well, I'm gonna watch it. But I bet if they were to give it, 5 nights, it would be better.
My bad opinion about both Mike Flanagan and Stephen King is that if Dr. Sleep came out as a miniseries in the director's cut format, it would be considered one of the best Stephen King adaptations.
I don't think it's a bad opinion, man. I think that there was still a lot you could have done with Dr. Sleep. That was solid.
Well, because even just the director, because Mike Flanagan released a director's cut that was put in like 3 or 4 parts. And if you watch it as a miniseries, it is just fantastic. And it is probably my favorite Mike Flanagan thing, even though Bly Manor is so good, especially because it's queer.
I love that he went hard on the Southern Gothic feel with Bly Manor, which I know is from reading turned a lot of people off, but I love that because that's just not one that gets explored as much anymore.
I love Bly Manor because I didn't have to suffer through the novella. It's fucking terrible. He can't write. I'm sorry. It's a great story, but no good.
What was it based on?
The Turn of the Screw.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that is one I've never read. Like when I was done with Bly Manor, I was like, I'm just gonna Cliff Notes this bad boy because I don't see it getting any better.
Yeah. And the thing is, like, Shirley Jackson can write. So if you read The Haunting of Hill House, like, it's fantastic. It's really great. But Henry, shit, what's his name?
Henry James. It's
Henry James. Thank you. Yeah. Fuck. Just so bad. I remember reading Portrait of a Lady.
Oh my god. Oh my god. No. No.
More trauma.
No. Henry J. No.
Yeah. 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 No, but yeah. Yeah.
Fun fact.
Some of those classic literature authors are just
I'm a sucker for classic literature. Andy and I teach literature. That's what we do.
Oh, nice.
So it's awful when I read one of these and I'm like, oh my, just fuck.
So just a quick note, Seth, if you hit that, like when we're done with this conversation, if you hit that box with the arrow coming out, you will be able to leave this private chat.
Got it.
All right. So I'm here to tell you, you are the washwoman. That means that you know that one of two people is a specific role, a specific townsfolk role. Okay?
Okay.
So either Naya or Andrew is the Slayer.
Okay. And the Slayer is good at fighting demons.
The Slayer has a once per game ability where if they select, if they publicly say, I am the Slayer and I choose, a player, right? They would choose a player publicly. If that player is the demon dies immediately.
Okay.
All right. Good luck.
Okay. Got it. Thank you. Should I be doing like a Monty Python washwoman thing?
Only if you want to get found out. But yeah, sure.
Okay.
Wash them socks.
All right.
Notes, buckle up, Buttercup. I was like, okay.
That's great.
The classics are kind of my wheelhouse, I think.
Yeah. Whereas I tend to focus. I'm more into the newer ones. Like that's where I got into it and where I fell heavy for a little while there. I'm super excited. Here, we'll break this news on Blood on the Clocktower for the first time later this year.
I think I'm missing the news break.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm here to tell you that either Duke or Kyle is the poisoner.
She was making me go over the vets, huh? Vet again is vet violence.
Vet on vet violence.
I think this is a hate.
Did you watch some AEW last night?
No, I didn't. Did something big happen?
Well, yeah. I mean, I like Adam Cole came back.
Oh, that's yeah. I was trying to figure like what big thing happened because I know
this isn't gonna be timely because now it wasn't last night. Oh, we gotta go back. Let's go back.
No. We just talk forever. Listen, what are they gonna do?
That has to be one of them.
Trying to be my one pick for that is it's one that I know they did I'm pretty sure they did an American remake earlier, but it may be good. I just refuse to acknowledge it exists. There's a movie called Tale of Two Sisters out of South Korea that.
Hello. So I'm here to wake you up, and I'm going to give you a number. That number represents the number of evil players sat next to each other, so pairs, right? You receive a 1.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much.
Like Pulse and Shudder and some of those that they redid in English that just weren't as good.
Hey, Em. I wake you up and I show you 1.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Thank you.
Like you never find somebody that just happened upon Versus and has no opinion of it.
No. Everyone has an opinion on Versus.
Wait, what's your favorite obscure movie that is?
Hey, Nick.
What's up?
So you are the fortune teller. You get to pick 2 players, and I tell you if one of them is the demon.
Well,
you can pick yourself, by the way, too. Just so you know.
I don't. Yeah, Seth.
You're choosing Seth. Okay.
Yeah, and Naya because they were talking before the show. So.
Colluding.
Yeah.
You choose Seth and Naya, and you receive a no.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Sounds good to me.
Is that the one you were telling me about back at Christmas, Seth? That's like that's about it's like a bunch of like American Indians.
Yeah, it's like indigenous Americans have a little tribe going on, but the evil lumber mill is putting mercury in the river, and the fish and the bears are turning into goddamn monsters, and they go around killing everybody. And the dude who gets his arms bit off in The Thing gets his legs bit off by a monster bear. So it's a great
intense symmetry.
That's really good.
Guy's wingless to this day.
Can you explain everything to me ever, please? I just want you to go around like, all right, Avery, so you woke up this morning. I guess that lives. You know, you're alive. Who cares? Anyways, you're going to go get some breakfast, get some milk, I guess. I love it.
All right, with that, it is daytime. So the way that Blood on the Clocktower begins is that you awaken to find that your beloved storyteller, that is me, in the wake of a sudden and violent storm. You come out of your cottages, and you find that I, your beloved storyteller, have been impaled upon the hands of the clock tower. Its blood runs down its front, and you know it must have been a demon because none of y'all could climb that high.
Just right up on the clock tower,
right
whole
up on
world
the
to
clock
see.
Tower. No ladders. It wasn't.
Blimey.
Yeah. The game has begun. You may speak with each other. You're going to have a few minutes for this day's phase, and then we'll open up nominations when that happens. You can use the whisper channels off to the side by just clicking on them, and it'll put you in there. Or you can do the space bar select folks, and you can go in there. Like Seth and Avery already.
No, that's just been waiting.
Through your explanations. Let's do this.
Who wants to lie to me? I need someone to lie to me. Who wants to lie to me?
That's
David Pepper too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh man, it's popping off all over there. That's getting wild.
Yeah.
I'm picking Avery
Whoever wants
so
to
many
come,
times. I hope
somebody
I'm
is
picking.
welcome to come chat.
Bye. Hello.
It's like, as a storyteller, I get to pop in and just listen to people talk.
Avery has popped off already. We've concluded our talk.
Okay. Well, how rude is she? Am I right?
To go about this, but
One Duke, what do you need?
Well, you went off pretty quick, and it was, what's going on with that? What's up with you and
Seth?
Seth?
Has a good voice that I just made a joke about wanting to narrate my life, so I'm going to go have the first conversation with that person. It's pretty simple, Avery logic.
So you randomly wanted to go talk to Seth.
I made a joke about his voice, so I go to talk to him. What is the problem here, Duke?
Cider. But Tyler is your friend. Talk to Tyler as much as you need.
So thank you very much, Pepper.
You're welcome.
Did I say that Southern enough? I'm sorry.
Tyler just has a lot of fun saying my name. I'm going to go talk to Kyle if you're cool with that.
Yeah, let's do that.
Bye.
Adios. Okay, so if I were to be a librarian, what could you tell me?
The librarian would learn that one of two people, so I would tell you two names, and one of those people is the outsider that I told you.
Okay.
Right? And so the four outsiders you see there are Saint, Librarian, Recluse, and Drunk. The drunk would, of course, not know that they're the drunk.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So if you go to somebody and they're a townsfolk role and you go, well, I saw you as a possible drunk, that might make them feel that, like, they might be like, it's possible, right? If they trust you. Or you can use it to confirm another outsider. I won't give you any more clues than that. But basically, you could, if you say, I saw, and the other person won't be that role, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? So if whatever else they are, if you go, yes, you were not the butler, but so-and-so said they were the butler. So that I've confirmed my ability. I've confirmed that information. Does that make sense?
Okay. Not at all, but I'm gonna go with it.
I can tell you more if you want me to, but
no, I don't want to stop the game dead. Let's
you got it. You're good.
let's go at it. Yeah.
One of those two people is the thing that I told you, unless you're drunk or poisoned. That's how the librarian works.
So, one of those two people being Nick or Kyle.
If I told you Nick and Kyle were the drunk or the saint or the butler.
Oh, I'm sorry. They're in the library. I understand now. Yeah. Okay. All right. So would you tell me what two people?
Well, I can't tell you that because you're not really the librarian, but I can tell you how it would work. So you can make up information about people, and they wouldn't, like if it's, like I said, if it's a hidden outsider, then they can't confirm that. They're, I mean, they necessarily, right? But you could also use it. So like one of your bluffs is an outsider. So you could have one of your minions take the outsider bluff, or they take the librarian bluff, and then they see you as the outsider, for instance.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I think I got it.
All right. Good luck, Dave.
Awesome. Thanks, man.
At least one of them is probably evil.
Oh, hey, there's Tyler. Hello.
Hey, Tyler.
As a storyteller, I can just pop in and...
Yeah, he likes to listen around. He's a creeper. He just does that.
I see.
And I make this
I
face.
see. Okay. So... All right, I'm figuring this out. I'm putting it together.
So I will say,
I tend to just stall when I'm thinking.
Don't tell the demon that. So if you're evil, don't tell the demon. If you're the demon, like, you don't want to kill me.
So don't want to kill you because you might have information.
Well, so if I stay alive and one of my neighbors dies, I will get information on the person. Like, as an example, let's say Nick died.
Yep.
All right. I really don't know what sort of information to be searching out here. I'm a good guy. You can trust me. I won't hurt you.
Okay. Always.
All right.
That hunger?
Nick, what is going on?
Just coming to hang out.
Okay, all right. What would you like to tell us, Nick?
I'm just gathering information right
You're
now.
on the spot now.
Okay, well,
I'm the empath. I've cleared both of my neighbors. What do you?
Oh, you're the empath. That's weird. I was told by somebody else that they were the empath.
They're lying.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And that makes me super suspicious because I learned in the middle of the night through my dreams that you and Seth were good people, but then this other person that told me they were the empath said that Seth was a bad person. So I don't know what to believe right now.
Yeah, Seth,
How do we know we can believe you?
You know, you can't. I'm just doing my best.
I have like a 30% feeling of Seth.
One of you evil.
I'm sorry, that me or Nick, one of us is what?
Evil. I received a 1 last night, and I'm the empath.
Okay, I see. That's very interesting to learn. So I suppose you can sense the alignment of those around you.
Indeed.
I got you. So Nick is a good guy.
Well, hey, Daniel.
Well, hello. So gameplay element question.
Okay.
So you know who everybody is, right?
do,
So like me tell, okay, so you can see I'm the monk, right? So my question is just how does like my ability work? Like how would I go about picking someone who cannot die in the night or whatever? Like how does that, is it like an active thing? I have to pick it, or is it just like, is it a passive thing?
So at night, I'll wake you up. Not the first night. That's why I didn't come to you last night. But I'll come to you tonight. If you're alive, if you make it through executions, right? And I will ask you to pick a player. And if whoever you choose, if the demon chooses them as well, then they are not dead. They are safe from the demon.
All right. Okay. Makes sense. I'm good.
And that would actually, and in this setup, that would actually include the demon themselves. So, for instance, if the demon wanted to kill themselves so that they could jump to their minion, you could prevent that by protecting them with your ability.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Pretty fancy, but it's usually good, though you can play it however you want. Usually good to find a player that you trust, that you feel like their information is good to know publicly, right? For people to know publicly, and then you protect them at night. So even if the demon came after them, as long as you're not public, as long as everybody doesn't know that you're the monk, then they can go on living.
All right,
Kinda,
I get it now.
That would be kind of a basic strat.
All right, sounds good. Thanks, man.
Thanks.
You trust Pepper, but you can't trust Kyle and Duke.
So
Emily's on the fence.
But we can trust Pepper? Is that what you said?
Yeah, you can totally trust Pepper.
Okay.
Yeah.
But she's like, nah.
Yeah, I get you.
Oh, no.
The hand moves. Oh no, what has
You
happened?
just busted up in your graveyard.
I did.
Oh my
Hey,
god!
look, man.
Everybody's in our group.
They're just walking into your,
Hello,
your
graveyard
little
guys.
whisper over there.
Oh.
You're everybody's favorite right
How
now.
do I get out of this fucking page? Let's see.
Can I talk to you?
You're on the main page, Seth.
Oh, I can't.
Oh, he wanted to go somewhere else. Okay.
I don't know. Hard to say.
Seth
Okay,
loves,
sorry.
loves in some private chatting.
No, sorry. People ask. Sorry, I had to reload there for a second. Is everybody listening to me, or people in the graveyard cannot? Right?
Anybody that's in the graveyard or in their private chats, they can't hear you. But I think only me and Dave are actually in the town square at the moment. So
Yeah.
Very, very well.
How you doing, Seth?
I'm doing very well, Dave. How are you?
I'm great, dude. I'm always good. Oh, is this like an Among Us when you call like an emergency meeting?
it's not as stark as that. But yes, I'm trying to recall people back to town. We used to use a tool where I could literally drag people back, but that's no longer the status quo. So
now we just go with the gong.
Yeah, you
It's
just
an
have to-
ominous sounding gong.
It's implied like, hey, we should probably come back before he gongs again.
To quote a poet named Avery, when you bong a gong, you get the dong, and you don't want two of those.
Yes, you do. That's fantastic.
I think Naya is advocating for double dongs, but
I am a double dong.
Gotta go for the double dong.
You know,
it's worth doing right.
Right.
You know?
I mean, sometimes you're 12, 13 White Claws in, and the night gets wild, right?
Well,
yes.
They come in 12 packs, my friend. Holy
Naya can have all the dongs, none for me. Things.
That's how I know when I've opened the second one, things can only go downhill, right?
Only
Like
go
if
worse
I'm on
from
my
there,
13th of something that comes in a 12 pack, this night ends poorly.
when it gets to the baker's dozen, shit's getting real. With that, I'm gonna give you about. Well, so what we normally has is this is kind of an open period where you can make nominations. You do that like I talked about earlier, where you just say, I nominate so-and-so. One other important key fact I may have left off, a person can only be nominated once per day and can only nominate once per day. So if you just shoot from the hip and you nominate and you go, oh, I really wanted to get so-and-so, well, tough luck. You have to wait till tomorrow.
Got it.
All right? But with that, nominations and public discourse are open.
Good people, I have something to say. Naya and Kyle both approached me claiming to be the empath.
Yep, me too.
You know what that means, Seth? You are 100% good. That's what that means.
Well,
So
I
this
was told.
don't lie.
I was told that Seth was 100% bad.
Yeah, I received a 1. I did not receive a 0. So
Oh, I got a 0.
I am 100% good.
Well, that's funny and interesting and a great time because Kyle J is in an evil ping via the investigator. So we should just kill Kyle J.
Yeah, let's do it.
I concur with this information.
where is this investigator coming from?
This investigator is coming from me, Avery, the investigator. Hi, hello.
Hi,
hello. My name is Avery. I'm the investigator. I go around. I'm like Sherlock Holmes, but better.
But better. Okay.
It's a
Just
bold
putting it out on
statement.
the table. Yeah.
It is.
Who is the other person in the ping?
That is secret. Yes.
I know who it
secret's the right
was,
word.
according to.
Yeah, this is sounding
some
very
stuff I
legitimate.
overheard.
I'm Sherlock Holmes.
For
So,
two people to approach me saying they're the empath, and one to say they got a 1 and one to say they got a 0, and that both pings on the same person who I also chose as being a 0 or a no, gives me a lot of suspicion toward Kyle.
Man, I'm not going to lie to you. This whole 1 or 0 thing is throwing me. When you guys talking about pings, I missed something.
I don't understand exactly the mechanics at play either.
All right, so
Literally,
I
Just
haven't
go with
brushed
it,
up on my
Seth.
binary. I got no idea what all these zeros and ones mean.
For an empath generally will read, because they're an empath. They get vibes. They read their two neighbors. So if both of their neighbors are evil, they'd get a 2. If none of their neighbors are evil, they get a 0. If one of their neighbors is evil, they get a 1.
Well, there can be only one empath, correct?
Yes.
Correct.
Oh, okay. So one of these guys lied to me. Maybe
I
both.
think they're both
Could be both.
probably liars. It's also the first day. A lot of people lie the first day.
I feel lies here.
Definitely not Emily. Emily never lies the first day, by the way.
You know what doesn't
I will clarify.
That is
Nominations,
scripture.
Executions don't lie. Like my
I'm gonna tell my first lie. I'm the evil person.
Avery would like to nominate Kyle J.
Or is he the other door and I'm lying?
So,
yeah, you go first.
I will tell the truth here because it seems like I did double claim somebody I didn't mean to. I am the saint, and the reason why I claimed to be the empath is because I wanted to see if that would get me killed at night. I claimed 1 because if I was killed at night, that would be a pretty sure sign that one of my neighbors actually was evil, because the demon would know that I correctly saw one of my neighbors as evil. So I wanted to see what would happen if I did that. But you're welcome to execute me, and we could just go to the next game. We could just shuffle this up and try again.
Oh no, that sounds terrible. We just started.
That's
I think
that's a bold strategy, right?
Dakota nominates Kyle. Dakota nominates Kyle, please.
All right, Avery. Now she's changing her name. All right.
Bold claims. Like, I'm the saint. Go ahead and do it. Whatever.
I'm ready to kill you, Kyle.
A lot of times.
That's fair.
A lot of times.
Avery has nominated Kyle. I got the thing wrong. All right, Avery, do you want to add any more to your accusation? Dakota,
No,
Avery, Dakota?
Listen, I promise. I know that for the newbies, I have a bit of a habit of wanting to kill saints because I think most saints are just liars that just don't want to be killed. I promise that's not this. This is not some death wish I want to end the game. I truly think Kyle is a minion without a bluff. I saw them in my investigator ping. Kyle is the big bad evil, and if I'm wrong, I don't know. Tell me this.
Avery sounds very sincere. I think.
Don't trust her.
Kyle?
You know?
Avery, did you...
Sorry, I told Pepper that I was the saint. We had a conversation early on, and I told Pepper what I was planning to do, so Pepper can at least vouch that I did tell somebody that I was doing this. And yeah,
yes,
I wanted to try and get killed at night, but I understand I'm in a...
That could be an additional strategy. I'm going to tell somebody my real strategy. That way they can vouch for it.
Yeah, I mean, I do lie a lot, so it's hard to say. But if you kill me, the game will end. So y'all can take that risk and kill me now, or you can kill me later on if you think that might be worth waiting on. It's up to y'all.
Oh my gosh.
The vote begins with Seth. Vote starts
Pepper's
now.
also
lies, all lies.
Kyle
I don't
did
want to
say
kill
those
Saint.
things to me
Please
in
vote
a chat.
for this town.
Also, killing a saint first day is real risky.
Emily, what were you trying to say?
5 is not enough.
Did
is safe for today.
Did you confirm the other person in your investigator information was not the recluse?
Yes, that is something I have confirmed. I'm not going to out the other person because of reasons.
Can you say what the evil minion was that you saw?
Poisoner.
Oh yay!
And
it makes me look bad.
and either Avery's carrying this lie on and on, or I was given that information by Avery that there is a poisoner in play. So
that is a very powerful bluff. To bluff that you're the investigator that saw poisoner is a really great way to get somebody who's good killed and sow a bunch of doubt. So
can I nominate Dave?
Naya has nominated Dave. Please tell us why.
Oh, interesting.
I only get information if people around me dies, so Dave, what say you?
I guess I'll get information if I die too. So
yeah. Wait, what? You died?
I'll figure something out. Finally, I think.
You'll find out you're dead. That's true.
Yeah. I'll be
Vote
sure of one
begins
thing at
with,
least.
The vote will begin with Pepper. Votes. It'll take 6. Vote starts now.
Oh my goodness! Do I vote for Dave to die? Should I do it?
Yes.
No.
I'm here. I'm here. Kill me.
We
I'm
have to kill Seth then.
He just wanted so much information. I was
4
trying to help.
is not enough. Dave is safe for today.
Yeah, I mean,
Sorry,
I do know.
Well,
I do know
kill
something
Seth,
now.
and
I
then
know
you can-
4
and then the
people
empath can check me.
agreed
That
with
works.
Naya.
Yeah, that's what I was.
So-
If we kill Seth, then I can check Kyle. That works.
So here's one
You
thing to bring to
empaths
everybody.
got a lot of
is-
nerve.
Is that
Yes.
I don't want to do this, but we have an even number of players, right? So at some point, we'll have to make a decision, right? If we kill someone today, the demon will likely kill someone tonight. That'll bring us to 10, and then 8, and then 6, and then 4.
You're just saying even numbers.
I am saying even numbers.
Take
That's
the
usually
nomination or stop saying numbers.
Keep going though. I
not
teach pre-K and I haven't made my math lesson for tomorrow
I'm gonna
yet. So
close the
after
day if there's no
6,
other
you're going backwards.
nominations.
Which one?
I'm willing to die. If someone
I'm
wants
gonna
to
close
nominate
the
me.
day in
I'm willing to
5, 4, 3,
Seth.
2.
You can nominate.
Kyle will nominate
1.
Avery.
Kyle has nominated Avery. Please tell us why.
So, from my perspective, either Avery is lying about being the investigator as an evil play, or the other person they've seen is potentially the evil. But killing Avery here is a good way to clear up some of those worlds, and it's not a huge loss if we do and kill someone who's the investigator.
Avery, your defense.
You know, I could give you a logical defense about how you should probably kill me because I'm just the investigator and my information's already there. Or I could do the more fun thing, which I call the Kyle J strategy. I'm the saint. Don't kill me. Fuck, Kyle.
It's unbeatable. I don't know what to do.
It'll take 6
Can't
to
even
put
vote it.
Avery on the block. The vote starts with DiBona.
Avery
Starts
voted
now.
for us. That's funny.
And like I think in the demo we talked about earlier, if you decide you want to vote, make sure you're watching the hand of the clock.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh. We're all
Oh. We almost killed someone, guys.
5
I
is
see how-
not enough. Avery is
love it.
safe for today. Gonna close the
It was-
day in
Kill Seth,
5,
please.
4.
Seth? Who wants to
3.
nominate Seth?
What's that?
Seth.
Well, Emily will nominate Naya.
Oh,
Emily
fine.
has nominated Naya. Please tell us why.
I think that Naya might be evil because I don't know. There's something fishy going on here, and I think that we should maybe kill Naya today. I don't believe that she's being truthful.
Naya, your
You know?
defense.
That's fair. That's fair.
You will learn a lot if you die. So
Yep, let's learn it. No, not if I die. Dave learns a lot if I die.
I think Dave is talking about on Naya like on an existential level, you know? Going past that veil teaches
Yeah.
us a lot about ourselves.
Yeah,
It'll
that's
take
Dave's
6 to
perspective
put-
on it. He's like he's in that flatliner's perspective.
Yeah.
It's like I need to die to know what's true.
He's a Kevin Bacon type. Vote's gonna start with Dave. It'll take 6.
Oh,
Put
Hunger's
Naya on
not
the block.
here.
Vote starts now.
We
Oh.
lost hunger.
We lost
Hunger
him.
will-
Lost hunger.
Hunger would
did.
want to vote on me. It's fine.
I'll see.
I'll
if it
vote.
makes a
I'm
difference.
voting for Hunger, just in
Oh,
case
thank you.
Hunger can't come back.
Thank you.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
6. is
Notice the evil people
That was
down
dirty.
in the bottom left.
Man,
Just-
I'm gonna tell you guys, I didn't realize this wouldn't be like
Dirty.
secret ballots. Like you gotta own up to your votes. That
Oh yeah,
part
it's
freaked
very
me out.
visible.
You gotta be accountable for how your hand moves. All right.
Okay.
That's part
No,
of it. That's more information.
Nay, I really hope Hunger actually wanted to vote on you. By the way,
Daniel, if you're
fine.
able to message Hunger and see if he
Yeah, I'm texting him right now.
Okay. Right now, Naya has 6 on her. Without any other nominations, I'm gonna close the day in 5, 4.
Tyler,
Bye,
could-
Naya.
I
Sorry
know
we
this is
killed
like
you.
an odd thing, but can my
It's
vote be
Undertaker.
like dependent on if Hunger would have voted or no?
That's fine. If you're an Undertaker, don't kill me.
I mean, like,
Meh.
What?
Yeah.
What did
it's
you
a hard.
just say?
It's a specific ruling.
I understand that he.
I get it.
I mean, I understand that there's a technical issue, but it's like, if you know, I mean, your hand is your hand.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
he's saying he doesn't know what happened. It just logged him out. If he clicks the link, will he be able to pop right back in?
Should
Yes.
be, yeah.
Should be able to.
Also, yes.
That's the ultimate demon play right there.
Yeah, right. Totally.
Music, not here.
Oh man,
Seth's already deducing them high level strats.
breaking fourth wall with the strategy.
Well, Hunger is a very intelligent guy, so
He is.
He has some next level strategies.
When we play these
I
at
really
conventions
hope
and stuff,
Hunger is-
people will just wander off. Like they'll be like, I'll have to go track them down. I was like, hey,
You
coming
still
back?
playing?
Oh,
There he
yeah,
is.
yeah. I just had to give my buddy this thing from my bag. Is it drugs? No. Why would you ask?
It's always drugs.
Hunger's back.
Why they
Hopefully.
invented
One
bags.
step at a time.
There
he
he
is.
is.
Wait,
Hey,
wait,
welcome back.
Hunger,
There
would
we
you
go.
have voted on me? This is very important.
It is. We need to know if you would have voted to
Very
kill Leia.
important.
Would you have put your hand up to kill Naya?
Would I have? Yes, I would have.
There you go. There's your
Right.
Glad you're back, man.
With that, Naya is on the block. I'm going to close the day in 5, 4,
I'd still be fine with
3,
Seth dying if you want to
2,
check me.
1. Naya has been executed.
Fine.
Naya has died from her injuries. The
Sorry,
game
Naya.
continues on. Everybody, let's go to sleep.
Fine. Undertaker, come meet me.
What a game.
Oh, Naya, I'm the Undertaker.
So
I figured. I have you marked as Undertaker.
is it how common is it that there actually is an execution on the first day? Is that usually happen, or is
Oh,
this?
yeah.
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
We're
Just checking to make
bloodthirsty
sure we're not
bunch.
just completely.
Not with new
I
players.
mean-
New players are like, I just don't feel good about
New
killing
players,
people.
yeah, new players are very,
is pretty fun.
very, very cautious to kill.
I've been nervous as shit ever since I saw that y'all were gonna see which way my hand went.
I'll be honest. The only reason why I voted to kill Naya is because she wanted to kill me, and that's not nice.
I thought
He's a vengeful little fucker.
I believe that. That was my first thought when I saw your hand up. I was like,
Yeah.
Hey, Kyle.
I'm gonna poison Nick.
Nick, got it.
Watching people vote early on, like who people throw up their like. It's normal to like vote on people and not vote on people, and don't worry about like.
So
Hello. Pick a player.
Pick a player. I'm gonna go with Emily.
Emily. And by the way, you
Yes.
can't pick yourself with disability.
Right. I did notice that, or I could see where that would be a greatly broken mechanic.
Well, you just be a soldier.
Yeah, true enough. You just have two of them. But yeah, so Emily's my pick for that.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
Votes and who doesn't vote, it really becomes evident later on in the game. Early on, it's more just like, I don't know who's evil. Let's vote.
I have a very interesting way to find out some information tonight that I really need to know. And I will blare it out to the whole world tomorrow morning.
And so right now, just so I'm up to date here.
Hey, Dave.
Hey.
This is that time of the night where you get to pick a player, and most of the time they die.
Okay. I'm gonna pick a player.
Yep.
Let's kill DiBona.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Host on host violence.
Yeah.
Night.
I am worried that I revealed too much information and I'm gonna die tonight.
Probably.
I'm so terrified.
I hope that the demon is merciful.
I'm so dead. I already know.
Yeah. So there's, I don't know if Emily mentioned it, but there's a few ways. Like,
Hello.
Hello. I wake you up and I show you a 1.
Thank you.
Thank you.
the demon, or the demon could select the soldier to die. In some instance.
Hey Nick, do me a favor.
I'm so dead tonight.
Well, you're not dead. If I wake you up, that means so there is an order for how rolls act.
Oh,
night.
okay, okay.
So if you're waking up, it usually means in your case that you have lived through the night.
Thank God. Okay, what was the?
So you get to pick 2 players.
Yeah. Can I pick one of the same ones as the previous night and a different person?
You could pick both of the same players, or you could pick one and a different, or whatever you want to do.
I want to pick Seth and Kyle.
You choose Seth and you choose Kyle, and you receive a no.
Gosh, dang it. That ain't what I wanted to hear.
All right. Good luck.
All right.
Okay, I'm picking it up now.
We don't talk about rating people, so.
Yeah, you may not want to have the entire script open like all the time. It's probably better to have like just the titles open once you kind of get like a bit of a feel for some. But there's nothing wrong with like if you have a second monitor.
Hi, Tyler.
Hey, Andrew. I just want to make sure because you're not a role that I get to come and visit at night. And just want to make sure you're clear on how your role works. If you had any questions.
Yeah. So I get the opportunity to let me see if I'm reading this correctly. I get to use my power, I guess, once, and that's it.
That's right. Once per game during
yeah.
the day.
Okay. All right. So, but how do I use that power?
So like during the day, at any point in the day, like when everybody's gathered together, or I would gather people up, that kind of thing, you say, I claim Slayer. And I'd say, oh, and I might ask other questions like, well, what's your weapon of choice? That kind of thing. In any case, if you you would pick a player, right? Once you claim Slayer, if they are the demon, they die immediately.
Okay. But that's not part of the vote. That's just
you just unilateral. You alone get to decide.
But that's the only power I have.
That's right.
Okay, cool. All right. Just learning this, man. It's fun. I like it. So it's good though. I like it.
I'm glad you're having a good time.
No, I am. Thank you.
Talk to you soon.
I don't know if you guys know that game or not.
Yeah.
So I was playing that, and I was playing solos. And I ran it like I got paired up with two random. I was playing trios, and I got paired up with two people.
I was playing duos last night. Me and the demon, and demon decided that we were gonna get down to whatever the Uos is of 10, and they killed DiBona.
Oh no!
DiBona has died in the night.
Nice, good job, demon.
Well, if you gotta go, I mean,
Wait a
your
minute.
sleep is probably
Who
the
said
best
that?
way.
Oh, that was
Nick,
probably Naya.
Yeah, let's go.
Interesting.
So I'm still here, and I get one ghost vote now for the rest of the game.
That's correct. You have one more vote for the rest of the game. You can't nominate though, which is the only downside. So that is a weird. Well, I won't get into too much in the technicalities of it, but there is a period of time where if you have too many evil players, like if only evil is left alive, there's nobody good to nominate, right? So that can be an issue sometimes. But in this case, we're still early.
I'm gonna go to church and just pray a little bit because I don't know what the hell's going on.
Nick, can I chat with you?
Yeah.
I'll meet you in the church.
Okay. Get the information I wanted to get last night.
Are you the fortune teller?
Yes.
It's okay. I'm the empath. The real empath. That's why I wanted to kill Naya. You came into that chat with Pepper yesterday, and you're like, "There's 2 empaths." I'm like, I'm right here. So who are they?
I didn't see that reaction on your face.
That's because I'm really good at not telling people that I'm like, what?
Yeah. Okay.
No.
So that's very suspicious.
Yeah. So if Avery did see Kyle in an investigator ping, my bet that is Kyle was either trying to get killed as the saint or is just evil. But that's also why I nominated Naya, because I was pretty sure that Naya had to be evil to be double claiming in addition to hey,
hello. Sorry, I'm a ghost. I'm just wandering.
Through some additional elimination procedures, I had previously looked.
I'm actually the investigator, is what Avery was saying.
I'm just the empath.
Did you actually get a 1 or a 0?
No, I got a
said you
0.
got a 0.
Yeah, I got 0s. So
anyways, I fingers crossed hope that you believe that Kyle's the evil one instead of me. I'm just
if you nominate him, I'll put my hand up.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Let's do it.
All right. And I'm even gonna use that. I'm gonna use that rationale. So
yeah, I can get on board with that.
all right.
Yeah. Plus,
Okay.
us Miami boys got to stick together.
Exactly.
What's happening, Tyler?
Nothing.
Hey, Tyler.
I was thinking about the last time I was in Miami. I was only there for work, and I had to drive up to Huntsville, which is where I live. It's a 16-hour drive. Did it all in one chunk.
Wow.
So I get back up here and play a show that night. So I didn't get to take in much of lovely Miami. I don't know how Miami boys roll.
Oh, dude,
these two Miami boys rolled like old men, but there's a lot of really awesome places here. The next time you're in town,
Dude, Tyler, you're a musician.
I was. I guess unless I die, I will still be for a while.
Right.
But yeah, I was in a band called the Wolves of Chernobyl, which is how I know.
What a great name!
Nice.
Thank you so much. Yeah, we were a post-apocalyptic, progressive bluegrass band. Was our shtick.
That sounds fantastic.
that is awesome, dude.
Wolves of Chernobyl. I gotta write that down.
You know what? I didn't know that was a genre of music. Post-apocalyptic bluegrass.
I think we were the only ones. We went to a music conference out of New Orleans, and there was a lot of like like A&R people and record folks, and they were like, I can honestly say I've never heard anything like this before.
Well, Andrew and I are both musicians.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. What kind of stuff you
Yeah.
into?
Oh shit, dude. I go as far back as my influences. See, I was in high school during the switch of from metal to grunge. So that I'm sort of stuck. That's my influence right there. Obviously, if I were to give my bands, I'm just like Dave. I know that his favorite band is always going to be whatchamacallit, dude. Why am I lost for words now?
Guns N' Roses.
Guns N' Roses, sorry, GNR.
Yeah.
So I've always been a big Eddie Van Halen fan, but once the grunge era started, I really got into it. I actually got into it. I went to a Van Halen concert, the Pound Cake album.
Yeah.
And frickin' Alice in Chains opened for Van Halen in 1990, and nobody knew who the fuck they were. And so they started. They were playing, and nobody saying a damn thing. And dude, what's the name of the lead singer?
Lane Staley.
Lance Staley comes up and says, "You guys are gonna sit there like bumps on a log. We're just gonna call it a night and leave." Plays one more song and gets off the stage. But I was hooked from the get-go, man.
Being an opening act is rough sometimes, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. But that was I mean, honestly at that point, Smells Like Teen Spirit, we thought that Smells Like Teen Spirit was just a novelty thing. We didn't think it was anything special, and that just started the movement. It's just what it was. I mean, and when I got into it and I started listening to like Mother Love Bone and things like that, I got hooked, and I sort of fell into that vein. And then that was basically the music that we played for a while. Tool played at the Chili Pepper in Fort Lauderdale, and I was in a band, and we were like the fourth opening act for them, and we didn't have a name. There was 4 guys that just came together, and our bass player was named Lester. And I was the front, and the dude was like, "We don't have a name," and the guy was named Lester, so they just put Lester the Molester on the bill. And since I'm the front man, they, "Hey, Lester!" He goes, "I'm not fucking Lester, dude."
That is a very bittersweet memory, Andrew. I think I would I'd open for Tool, and then I'd leave it at that.
Yeah.
But I appreciate your honesty. You're candid. I saw Tool in an amphitheater during an F5 tornado in Birmingham.
Holy shit,
man!
Yeah, I wasn't gonna leave that show. You kidding me?
You don't.
Hurricane George. I think you might have been in middle school, Dave, or just a freshman. The night before Hurricane George hit, Pearl Jam played at the Cruzan which wasn't the Cruzan back then.
Right.
And I remember, hey, we're going to throw a show. We're all not going to be here tomorrow, so we're going to die anyway. Get lost in a storm. We're going to party, get drunk, and have a good time, you know. And
Hell
sure
yeah.
enough, we had a hurricane the next day. Dude, it was I don't know. But I grew up. As a kid, I grew up listening to metal, and obviously my influences go as far back as 60s and 70s. So I mean, pretty much everything. But Dave, let me tell you, I mean, I'm
We'll
a
have to
guitarist.
jam.
I'm a pianist.
I gotta get back to running, y'all.
Dave, you need to listen to him play the guitar, man. He is freaking sinister on
Play
the
for
fucking
me,
16
boy.
holes. Absolutely. Amazing.
My sweet
you can listen to my band stuff. I mean, we haven't played in a couple of years because life gets in the way.
Sure.
But all our stuff is online. Naked Vengeance is the name of the band.
Naked Vengeance. All right.
Yeah.
I'll check
It's
that out.
legitimate stuff, dude. It's really good.
Yeah.
I'll talk to y'all soon.
Yeah.
Wait, do we know that you're the poisoner? Or
Why would you need to be told you're the poisoner, though?
are you merely claiming that you're the poisoner?
I cannot confirm nor deny my affiliation at this moment.
Okay.
I did not wait for the second gong. I came on the first one.
That was.
We're proud of
knew
you,
that
really.
if you didn't come soon enough, I would enact a naked vengeance upon ye.
Hey!
Oh.
Gotta get the double dong.
Seth wants that double dong.
Duke.
Can't blame him.
Do it. Do it.
So when people talk about pings, I know that came up earlier when people are banning. Some of our experienced players are not always explaining themselves, but what they mean by ping is that it was one of the things that they were told by the storyteller. I was told one of these two people or something like that. That's what they're alluding to.
Like,
got it.
Like in an instance of a fortune teller, yes, would be a ping, right?
Oh, somebody come back.
Specifically in my
Andrew
situation
and
as the
Seth.
investigator, I was given two names and told that one of them is the poisoner. Those two names are what I would refer to as my pings because they were the names.
Got it. Okay.
Duke.
Yep.
All right.
Are you evil?
But
What?
I wasn't one of
Are you
them.
evil?
No.
Just straight to the point. Blunt.
Yeah. Were you evil last game? No.
No.
Were you wrong? Was I wrong to try and kill you 2 hours ago? Yes. Killing me would be a bad idea.
We're gonna call back to a game that people saw out of time and space. So, all right.
Also true. Also
very,
true.
very Lovecrafty in this conversation that's going on.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna open up the floor for nominations.
Naya, did you talk to an Undertaker?
Yeah, I was the poisoner.
She's adamant.
Cool. So the Undertaker was either poisoned last night, or they are the capital B drunk, which is a character like the outsider.
Or Naya's just the poisoner.
No, unless
Poison.
I was poisoned on day one. Naya was not my other name. Naya's not the poison.
I might
I
have
will
targeted
say,
you.
I mean, you could be the drunk, Avery, and Naya could be the poisoner.
Or Avery could just be lying. It's also possible.
I'm just throwing out
I-
words.
I
I'm not
believe
saying any of them
Avery and
are
I believe Naya.
I think Avery's socially believable.
That's what we thought 2 hours ago at the time and space game.
At the
In the
time-
time and space game,
I'm trying to do some quick math in my head because when this one would be released, it would be more like 24 times 7. It'd be a long time
Tyler-
ago, many hours ago. This game.
Tyler,
96.
didn't we literally just
Yeah.
talk about a very specific wrestling occurrence in like the intro?
That's true. All right. Any nominations today?
I'm going to nominate Kyle. I told you guys yesterday that Kyle is the devil, and now DiBona is dead because y'all didn't listen to me.
I am
Oh,
dead.
man.
Down,
We know that part's true.
So I am the saint. That has not changed. If we execute me, my ability will trigger, and we, the good team, will lose. I understand this is not very convincing to y'all. Y'all can save this for later and kill me then, or you can bite the bullet and find out right now whether I'm lying or telling the truth at great risk. It's up to y'all.
The vote begins with Seth. Takes 5. Vote's gonna start now.
I'd rather kill Kyle later. Because
I have such a hard time
I'm
killing
afraid
into
he's
a
the
saint.
same.
Well, I would
Kill
have.
all
Dude ain't the
saints.
same.
Kill all saints. Kill
Yeah,
all saints.
but also, I mean, we could just let him live a couple days.
I guess we're about to
5.
find out.
5 is
We
enough.
we fucked around, right? Oh man.
Do we have any other nominations today?
If I
Ah.
nominate
We
one,
kill
will
a
that-
saint.
I want to make a nomination. Nick. I want to nominate Nick. I mean, I'm new at this, man. I haven't played this game ever, and I've been quiet pretty much most of the time. But Nick has been a little mouthy, so I think I want to nominate Nick.
I like to talk.
There you go.
I am the fortune teller. I like to talk. Come to
Hey,
me.
is
I'll
that a
read your
ghost
fortune.
No.
There's a lot of votes.
Oh, wow.
I mean,
okay,
we have to get me off the block, so we need at least we don't get 6 for lose.
All right, Nick, your defense.
Kill off
We're gonna-
fortune teller.
Woo. Way to come hard, Nick.
Handle the truth.
I'm just baffled that anybody would even think. I mean, I've been completely honest about what I'm doing here.
That's the problem.
Oh, God.
The vote will begin with
Andy's
Kyle.
had enough.
It'll take
The
6
tragedy
to put Nick on the block.
of telling the truth here, everybody.
Come on,
Wow.
get with me. Get with me.
Naya, I'll vote for
he gave me
you.
Naya,
conflicting
wow.
information.
Oh, Naya.
No,
We do
we're-
not
no,
wanna
we're
vote-
gonna
Please
tie.
save my life. Come on.
Naya,
Doesn't have to be Nick.
What?
but it's
I
probably
said
someone
it
else.
wasn't a vote.
All right,
you
Nick,
had
you're
your
good.
hand up.
Yeah,
Is it
Pepper,
I
a
was-
tie?
Naya said she wasn't going to vote.
I said I wasn't going to vote.
All right,
did
I
not
think
hear that.
Kyle and Pepper might be evil together. I'm
What?
gonna-
Because
I'm
I
gonna
was
make that.
trying, dude.
I'm-
I actually
No,
believe
no,
Kyle.
Peps. That's a for you know my friends, my Shiver friends. That's a common strategy to if someone on your team is on the block, find a way to get a vote from someone who's dead.
Because that's totally what Pepper would do.
Oh my god.
Like I'll vote for
It is a
you.
very common thing for me to vote for in place of dead people. That is a very common thing that I do.
I did.
Also evil,
I wasn't
by
gonna
the way.
vote. So I'm sorry.
I didn't hear it, Naya. I was trying to get it in.
I would like to
That's all
hear
right.
DiBona's
Nominations,
answer
more
to Emily's
nominations.
question.
Kyle
I see
and
that.
You can
so
nominate
I should have
Pepper for
explained
that,
this to the new
please.
players. Can I explain something real
Yeah,
quick? Hold on one second.
Yeah, go ahead.
In the event of a tie, both players are safe. Neither one is executed in the event of a tie.
This is a damnable outrage.
I'm taking the Andy logic here. Like, with Seth is so hardcore up to off Kyle. It seems like he wants this over and the winning thing for his side. I feel like your enthusiasm is your downfall here, Seth.
Fine, believe his forked tongue, DiBona.
Do we have any other nominations today?
Like I said, Duke
Gonna
will
close
nominate
the day.
Pepper for death.
Okay, Duke nominates Pepper. Please tell us why.
Yeah, so I mean, I heard Pepper ask Naya if Naya wanted Pepper to vote for Naya. Naya, what I heard was clear like, no, I'm just voting. Like,
My
I'm
hand's
not really
up,
meaning to
but I'm
vote.
not voting. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it seemed to me. That's a pretty common strategy for an evil player to do, to try and garner a free, quote unquote, free vote, or a vote that's almost undetectable, I guess, by the good team, to save an evil player. I think that's what happened to save Kyle. So I'm in belief that Kyle and Pepper are on the same evil team.
Interesting.
Pepper,
So-
your defense.
My defense is I never heard Naya say, no, I'm not voting, because there were a lot of people talking and I have ADHD and it's hard for me to pick out one person's voice when 7 are speaking. Also, I am not evil. I have given at least one person my claim. So, I mean, kill me if you need to, but please don't. I would rather keep helping the good team win. That would be nice.
By the good team, she means evil.
The vote begins with Avery. It'll take 6 to put Pepper on the block.
All things in perspective. I see you, Nick.
Naya is the one that told me that Pepper was very trustworthy, so that's a little
He's
I
suspicious.
did. I trust
All
Pepper.
right.
Did you lie to me, Pepper?
Did I lie to you? No, Avery, I told
All right,
you the
if-
truth.
2
One or
is
two.
not
Naya-
enough. Pepper is safe for today. Any other nominations? Gonna
Nah,
close
if
the
you
day.
trust Pepper, then I guess I was running on. I was hard
Yeah,
charging.
I think
there,
you're
I guess.
going off of. I
nominate
totally
Seth.
get where you're going off of.
I heard a
Somebody
nomination for
nominate.
Seth. Can I get that?
Yes.
Who said that?
I'll vote for Seth.
Interesting.
That was me.
This guy.
Hunger.
Hunger did. Sorry,
He
Hunger.
finally chimes in and
I will say
immediately
Hunger. I
nominates
don't know
Seth.
your voices well enough to. If you can say Hunger nominates, that will help me.
Okay. Yeah. Hunger nominates Seth.
Hunger also kills. That's why you should donate to Feed America. Anyway, tell us why you nominated Seth, Hunger.
Well, Naya is pretty adamant that she is evil, and he is seated next to her. So I am going with Seth.
Well, I'll tell you what Joseph Goebbels said was accuse your enemy of that which you are guilty, which is precisely what is happening right here. Because I had the courage to speak up about my neighbor Kyle and his demonic ways. Now I am being persecuted by a false block of demonic liars.
I don't know if I want to raise my hand up. I just want to keep listening to you speak, man.
I'm a good guy. I didn't do it. Look, you've all got dirty laundry, all right?
It'll take 6 to put Seth on the block. Vote starts now.
We need 6. Seth must die.
Why must Seth
Is
die?
this one of those times where you would have liked me to vote for your name?
Oh.
I'm sorry, y'all. It was
Is
too good.
enough.
It was just sitting there.
7. Seth is on the block. Do we have any other nominations today?
I really wish we killed Kyle, by the way.
Strike
Can I remind everybody
out.
that we had Kyle on the block, by the way? Like 5
Seth
votes
is
ago.
implying something that I think makes this a good kill.
Yes.
Why
We'll
are we
close today in
executing Seth?
5, 4, 3.
Me thinks Seth doth protest too much.
I literally have Seth as a
I have
good
not
one.
yet begun to protest.
Seth, let me ask you a question, Seth. If you could choose how you would, I mean, it can't be benign, but if you had to choose a way in which you personally would be executed, what would you choose, Seth?
I hang myself in the clothesline.
In the clothesline, amongst the somewhat poorly washed underoos, Seth hangs. Pennywise, when the sheets blow back, there he stands with his balloons. Seth has been executed and has died. The game continues. Everyone, please go to sleep.
Coming for you, Nick.
Oh, man.
Oh, that was a good
So I
one.
can't state why I wanted Seth dead because it's not just my information to give. However, I think that there was reasons to kill Seth here besides.
Hey, who would you like to poison?
I think I'm gonna keep poisoning Nick.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Here.
Tomorrow night?
Oh.
Only humans kill at night, Avery. Only
Avery
humans kill at
done
night.
goofed, fam.
I do. I kill it.
Oh, Avery.
I'm the imp. Oh no! What, you gonna get me?
Oh.
No, we can't kill Avery. Avery's the saint.
Yeah, I'm the saint, guys. As I said yesterday, I am the saint, and if you kill me, my power will go off, and we will no longer be able to play.
Dude,
Man,
let's
Avery,
start
you're
tomorrow.
just.
Hey.
Hey, Dave, wanted to see if you want to start a Hall & Oates cover band, but first, would you pick a player and see if they die?
Yeah, let's kill Hunger.
Hunger, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Hey, don't tell him that.
Okay, but you're a giant shit goblin who bamboozles everyone a lot of games. Like, many games have you bamboozled all of us.
Let chaos rule, Pepper. Come on now.
I'm encouraging it. At the beginning of the game, I was like, Avery, are you going to fuck with everyone? Because I really hope you do.
Listen, I'm trying to be nice.
I'm alive?
She's alive, damn it. It's a miracle. I wake you up and I tell you 2.
Oh, shit.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Apart from what Avery just said, I very much wanted to play the quote-unquote Chaos Twins strategy.
Hey, buddy.
Hey.
You can pick 2 players for me.
Glad I'm not dead. All right, so I'm gonna choose Hunger.
Okay.
And Avery.
You choose Hunger and Avery and receive a yes.
Interesting. Okay.
Good luck.
Thanks.
That from happening.
Listen, dude. Just because I
Avery
like
texted
you,
me, but
Whoa.
All right, so you're saying Avery hit your DMs first, Seth, right? Before the game started? So Avery would be accountable for jump starting a 100-meter dash. That's what you're saying.
Seth is going straight TikTok by saying, I don't.
Hey, Emily, there has been a slight storyteller mistake. You would have received a 1.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, thank you.
Good luck.
If it was a public 50-meter, 100-meter dash, right? Like I would like to have race against Seth.
Good morning, town. You awaken to find that Hunger has raced his last race. Has died in the night.
Oh.
Hunger, my man.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Seth's revenge.
Seth's revenge.
Andrew.
So someone said, "Oh, Avery." Okay.
What did you see Seth as, Andrew?
Nick.
I got you.
Bad boy.
I'm not. I promise.
You don't want to play? What'd you see? They're gone.
Meet me in the library, Emily.
Emily's gone.
I will chat with Pepper first. Okay.
Okay. I'll hang out here with all the men.
All of you hang out. Avery and I are gonna go and somewhere else.
Bye, Pep.
I just wanted to see what people were doing. They left really quickly.
Oh wow!
I thought I heard Avery say that Avery wanted to chat with me real quick, and I was like, "Yeah, I really want to talk with Avery." So that's fine. Andrew, you and I are neighbors.
Yes, we are.
Have you and Dave exchanged information yet, or not so much?
Yeah, we said we have no freaking idea what we're doing. I mean,
nice. I love that.
No. I mean, look. This is a lot like a game we used to play called Assassins. I don't know if you know the game. So,
I'm familiar with Assassin's Creed, but not a board game.
No. It's not a board game. It's just sort of like a card game.
Little slips of paper.
In college, you'd get a name. It would be like in rotation, right? So if there were the 4 of us playing, I would be told I need to kill Andrew. Andrew would need to kill Duke. Duke would kill Dave. And Dave would have to kill me, right?
And then as the game was going around, you have to defend yourself and say why, and it's a lot like it.
Oh, we didn't play it like that. I just had to get you alone. If I got you alone and then I tapped you and I go, "You dead," or some people did like Nerf guns and stuff. But
like they used to have it when I was in college. We used to have that same game. It was called Tag, the assassination game. So it was cool. But
for the evil team, they're gonna get rid of it.
Yeah, I want to kill Duke today. Hi, Tyler. Hi, chat. Me and Pepper just kind of waxed poetic about love and how we love each other.
And we fall in love on a regular basis.
Yeah, me and Pepper just stare at each other and we're just in love. And then we also talked about how we think Hunger was the demon who star passed, and then we think Duke's evil.
See that with Pepper. She does that.
I do that. I literally have a tattoo of a heart on my sleeve. It's not.
I want to get a tattoo of a heart on my like the top bit above my knee, like on my thigh, but the top bit, because when I enter rooms, I have this weird ADHD thing.
So, I'm gonna guess based on our first conversation on day 1 that you were the monk.
Okay, yeah, sure. I'll tell you. Yeah, I am. I was. Yes.
I'm the real empath. If you didn't already figure that out.
I had a feeling.
Okay. So that's why I wanted to execute Naya and Kyle. Here's what's funny though. Nick, who is the fortune teller, we've been chatting. I've had a 1 the entire game. And based on how Nick was pretty confident when he woke up on the first day, I suspected that he was either the washerwoman. Well, I thought he was the washerwoman, but then he turned out to be the fortune teller.
Right.
I talked to him about my information yesterday. And he picked Hunger and Avery last night as the fortune teller and got a yes as the fortune teller that one of them is the demon. So there is a chance that he was poisoned, that he's drunk, that Avery or Hunger are his red herring. but
Okay.
it would make sense to execute Avery today.
Okay. I
Sounds like a recommendation of the devil.
That was last night. And either Emily or Andrew is also a minion. So I would like to kill Dude today. You can kill me if you like. I'm just the investigator.
You want to kill Duke today. Why not?
If you're confident in the fact that Nick is the fortune teller, that would mean that Hunger was an evil character, correct?
He could be. Here's what's real fun, though. Last night I got another 1. So either Nick is evil or Duke is evil.
Okay.
Socially, Nick is reading good. Like, he seems like he's a good person, good character. He's not lying. He's very overwhelmed by his ability, which reads genuine to me.
Right.
Proves that Duke's a minion. Hello, Tyler.
I think our empath is still alive and giving me information too, but I don't.
I thought Nea was the empath.
Oh, I thought Kyle was the empath until Kyle told me that they're not the empath.
Yeah, I think
Nea
Nea is
told
the
me.
empath.
But Nea is saying that she's the freaking poisoner or something.
It's a handy way to play.
Yeah, they did a really good job with it. I'm really impressed by it.
Just so y'all know, so you're commenting, I believe, on the app. This is the.
I got you. I'm tracking. I'm on track here.
Don't spend your ghost vote, though.
Sorry to use you as an example, Dave.
No. I'll get these.
I didn't mean to.
You're an example.
I thought you were.
So for our new players, this is the official Pandemonium Institute Blood on the Clocktower app, which is still going through different developments, obviously, so it's in beta. And you can join their Patreon for access to this if you wanted to run games for your own friends without having one of us off-meta cretins involved. That's what.
Is there a hard copy of this game? Like, can you pick this up and play actually around a table?
Oh yeah.
Let me pull it out for you real quick.
Yeah, it weighs about 20.
Let me whip this out real quick.
Yeah, it's a big book, pretty much.
It's beautiful. Honestly, it's really stunning.
So currently, you're seeing this particular script, Trouble Brewing, is just one of 3 base scripts, and then there's a whole bunch of other roles that are they're either called experimental or Kickstarter roles, but they came out with the game and they're not associated with the script, and they allow you to make custom setups, right? So you could say, oh, I want to have this weird role in here and showcase it, and you can do all that. So lots of fun.
Infinitely different games.
And just invite us down to just pay for our room and board in Tuscaloosa in Miami, and we'll come run it for you.
Yeah, come to Clocktower Con. There you go. You can play there.
Oh, because that wouldn't get me room and board in Tuscaloosa or Miami. You misunderstood the approach. Or you can go to Clocktower Con. In any case, nominations are open.
I'm gonna nominate Avery.
Emily, I keep pressing the wrong button. Emily has nominated Avery. Please tell us why.
So I have talked to a fortune teller. Nobody knows who that is. Who got a yes on Hunger, who is dead, and Avery last night. So based on the fact that Avery has claimed investigator, which is a role or a character that only gets information on the very first night of the game, I think that executing Avery makes the most sense, because if Avery is good, we're not losing any information, but if Avery is the demon, then hopefully we'll win the game.
Avery,
that makes sense.
Okay.
This is probably the most sensical nomination in execution you could do today. Let me, however, tell you that you so, the reason why you shouldn't is because I have a better nomination on the second person in my investigator ping that's not Kyle, and it also uses some other people's information, including the said fortune tellers. So let's not put this on the block, and instead put my nomination on the block.
I mean, I have all the fortune teller information, and the only yes is on you and a dead player. So
there is added information from a different role that I'm going to out once I nominate the other person.
The vote begins with DiBona. It takes 4 to put Avery on the block.
I think I see your chaos, Avery, and I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it.
What? That's okay. You can believe whatever you want to believe.
What? What?
I know. I got some other information. I know.
Nick is
Avery
so
is
evil.
not enough. Avery is safe for today.
Avery
I
nominated.
Wow.
Emily is
I'm
so
sorry.
betrayed.
Avery has
Avery
nominated
nominated.
What? Okay,
I'm
so
sorry.
now are you the evil one, Nick?
No, I am not. I promise.
Yes.
Tyler, Avery nominates Duke.
Oh, I'm sorry. I misheard you.
Yes,
Avery.
Yeah, Tyler. What the hell?
I could have sworn Avery said Emily, but I misheard.
That would have been funny.
All right. So
Okay.
I'm sorry, Duke. I really wanted this Chaos Twin to go longer. I really did. Instead, we have to kill Duke today because Duke is the other name in my fortune teller thing. Not my fortune teller thing. Duke's the other name in my investigator thing.
now,
I
I want to wish I would have killed Avery.
I was shown that
Dang
either
it.
Kyle
I
or
can't even
Duke.
keep her story straight.
Can I finish? Sorry. I was shown that either Kyle or Duke was the poisoner. And at first, I socially trusted Duke, and I really wanted to go after Kyle J, but that changed. Nick got a fortune teller yes on myself or Hunger, meaning one of us is either the demon or the red herring, which is the false thing added in for the fortune teller. I was also told that there is Chef 2 information out there, which means there is 2 pairs of evil players next to each other. So that means in a game of a recluse, the recluse could be sitting next to one of the minions of the demon, and the other 2 evil players are sitting next to each other. Or in this game, which is what I think is happening, all 3 evils are in a line. I think Hunger was the starting demon that killed themselves last night to pass the demonhood to a dinner minion. I believe Duke is one of those other minions, and I believe either Emily or Andrew is the third and final minion or demon. I think killing Duke here is the better option.
Duke, your defense.
Cool. So that came to a lot of a prosecution from what I thought it was going to be. Yeah, sure. I initially wanted to talk to Avery out of randomness. Well, not really randomness, but out of, prior experience with each other and wanting to, to come truthful to Avery, because I lie to Avery a lot, which is fair. Avery is chaos and, feed the chaos kind of deal. I will at this point say that I am jack-aligned. For those folks who know me,
makes no sense to most of the people here.
You are not the mayor.
That's fine. I'm claiming the mayor.
You are not the mayor.
I am. That's fine. This is my defense, Emily. You please shut your zip. Thank you. Respectfully, of course. Right? So, I, as the mayor, I was going to go on. Avery's points make some sense. They don't make full sense, right? I have not whispered with neither Andrew or Hunger, nor Emily, I don't think at this point. If I whispered Emily, then yeah, sure, me and Emily are an evil pair, but Emily knows that I'm not evil with Emily. Hence why, why is Emily voting on me right now, right?
Because I'm an empath with a 1 on you.
You sure are volunteering a lot of information.
Yeah!
Really? Interesting. Excellent. Because that's not what Naya's been claiming and Naya's been dead for a minute now.
That tracks, though.
Which is really odd in new information. So anyways, Town, if you're good, don't vote for me. If you're evil, go ahead. Fine. You're getting rid of a problem. A poisoner is still left alive if you kill me.
No, the poisoner's dead.
It'll
I'm
take
the
4
poisoner.
to put Duke on the block. Vote starts with Hunger. Vote starts with
Okay, so
We call-
I am the empath, the real empath, who got a 1 every single day of this game.
So what is Naya, Emily?
I have no fucking clue what Nate is. Guess
I'm
what?
the poisoner.
So you think
I nominated Naya day
me
1.
and Naya are evil together, huh? Would we only talk to each
No,
other when
I
we were
honestly-
both dead?
Well, okay, here's
I
my
think-
question.
So that's answer that, please, first.
I
Are
don't-
me and Naya evil when we talk to each other when we're both dead?
Duke says,
What is
answer
the
this
question?
question, and doesn't let Emily answer the question. Just keep yelling, answer me this.
Fucking answer it, Emily. Right?
It's called
Riddle me that.
That was not
Can
a
I
sensible question.
Riddle
Good
me
answer.
it.
Good answer.
Riddle.
All right, so do
Riddle.
you have any other nominations today?
What?
I'm basically dead.
What is going
Here's what I
on?
would like. Stop it, Stop it.
Close the day in 5, 4.
Has anyone heard of a
3,
recluse?
2, 1.
Yes.
Okay.
Is that the question to me?
Duke has been executed. Duke has died. The game continues. Everybody, let's go to sleep.
So Avery, I do buy Avery's story because day one I had a 1 on Nick and Hunger, and Nick read so socially good right out of the gate. And then some people are like, "There's a double empath claim," and I'm like, "Well, they're not fucking me." So,
all right,
what's going on? I'm gonna keep putting. I'm pretty sure Nick is the fortune teller, so I guess I'm gonna keep going there.
All right, thank you so much.
Did a fortune teller check on Hunger, who I had a 1 on, and got a yes. So I believe what Avery is saying. However, I also got a 1 on Duke, so I think Duke was evil too. I don't know.
So,
Let's just kill Andrew.
so what
then.
you're saying is you have 3 1s in a row, all of which being next to Nick.
Yeah, you know who's doing a lot of like not answering things and like putting blame on other people and like pointing to other.
Hey, Dave.
Hey, what's going on?
You get to pick a player.
So Pepper suggested that I kill Kyle, and I think that's interesting because he told me that he was one of my minions.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, he is one of your minions. Yeah.
What would be the point in doing that?
I don't know. That would be a Pepper question more than me, but.
She said you could kill me or Kyle.
I have killed my minions before, but I had reasons. I don't know what her reasons are. I can't speak to them.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna go Andrew.
Gonna kill Andrew. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So the chef thing is the thing that's bugging me, because with this empath thing between Naya and Emily, most cases.
I don't know what Naya's doing. She might be evil.
She's the poisoner. Just
If she
hard
is the
sticking to those
poisoner,
guns.
then I don't know.
Even though.
Hello.
Hello. I'll give you a 1.
Okay, so it's just Nick, or I'm poisoned. Oh fuck! I'm not drunk. Wait.
Well.
Do you know how many times I've been the drunk empath?
You get a 1.
You know, let me tell you
what
about
you're
this.
implying, and I don't appreciate it.
I was the empath seated next to the recluse, who was seated next to 2 evils, and then I had another evil on my other side. I was the only good in a row of like 5 people. You know who was the instant drunk as soon as the storyteller saw it?
You?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. You think that's what I did?
I don't know what the fuck's happening, but you know, I'm just gonna share the info.
All right. You received
I'm just
a 1.
hoping I'm not evil or the damsel.
Not the damsel, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
I'm gonna damsel pick Emily.
I don't think so. Here's.
Hey, Nick.
Okay.
Pick 2 players, please.
All right. So I think, man, I don't know who to pick. I'm going to choose Dave.
Okay.
And Pepper.
You choose Dave, and Pepper receive a no.
Oh, that's good information. All right. Sounds good. Thank you.
A lot repeatedly. Maybe some of the veteran players have been for like a private.
So if I use my power, I mean they already know that I'm a nice guy.
If it works, right? So I would say here's one of the things is that if anybody came out and said that they were the Slayer, as a storyteller, I'm kind of obligated to play along with that. So I would say, like, who do you pick? And they would do the thing, and I would say, like, so if nothing happens, if you select somebody and they're not the demon, I go, and nothing happens, right? It's only if you select the demon that there's some kind of visible sign of that. But yes, if you select someone and they die, then you are most definitely who you say you are.
Oh, okay. So it's also not a good strategy to use it.
Well, it is a good strat because you want to kill the demon.
All right.
And it's good for people to know. Like if people know for a fact that you're good, that's very valuable information to town. A lot of
can I call somebody out, get the vote, and then use my power?
You could have somebody on the block and then shoot at somebody else.
All right, cool. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Squirts.
Yeah.
I too am a fan of the squirts.
You heard me, Ned.
Please,
Find that Andrew has squirted his last squirt because he is dead. Sorry, Andy. Sorry, I just came in the middle of that whatever was going on between. I play along.
Probably a good thing.
I'm stuck between squirting and losing my boy Andy. No.
Emily, let's chat.
No, I don't. You're evil, or I'm just poisoned. I don't know.
Come on. Come, man. Come on.
I don't know what Naya's game is. I do not know what's going on.
No, I'm the investigator. I'm trying. I don't know. So I'm not a very good solver of this game, Dave. It's a little bit about me. I'm not good at solving. I'm good at doing like the chaos, like the plays that get people like social reads, but I'm not good at solving.
I see that. Yeah.
And the fact that there is a dead empath and a live empath and someone who's dead that was killed at night, and then also my information, I'm just really confused. And it'd have been a lot easier if you're just the recluse, you know?
Oh, I'm sorry. I wish I was the recluse then. No.
Do you mind sharing me what role you are?
Yeah, I'm librarian.
Ooh, what did you see? Who did you see? This is important.
I saw Kyle.
You saw Kyle as the saint? You're saying you saw Kyle as the saint. Who was the other person in that page?
I saw one.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Of whisper tracking. And this
What
is not one of
throwback.
those.
Yeah, old school.
I know.
I have a whole list of everyone that everyone has whispered to throughout the game, and based on the number of conversations, I was. You ever play on Five of Swords, dude? You get like this number.
I've never been on Five of Swords actually.
You'd be like,
Which
so and so talked to
I
so and so
think is
57 times yesterday, and people be like, well, that's suspicious. I was like, it's not suspicious at all. If I were evil, I would just send one long message, not 57 short messages. I'm not an idiot.
Yeah.
But see, that's part of it though, is like metaing how people whisper.
So silly. Anyway.
And I've played.
It would have passed.
Yeah.
him. So,
Yeah, like, but you're, like that. But would Hunger have made that? But this is his first time playing, right? Would Hunger have made something? It's like made a move as strategic as killing himself, like in the second night. Don't get me wrong, it is smart, and he is a smart dude. Like I've been playing his first D&D campaign with him, and the guy picks up quick.
Yeah.
So that feels like a veteran move to kill himself. It would be dope, but yeah, we need to know because if Emily's still getting a 1, then it's got to be Avery that we put up next, right?
Yeah, it would have to be.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
But is Dave? So I know that Dave and Pepper aren't.
Right.
From my information from last night.
Outsider.
Are we just
where's the first? Because in my world, where's the first outsider?
I know, that's what we need to find out. So let's go back and see if we can find the outsiders.
We're evil together. I can't come up with those worlds.
I mean, it could just be a really bad bluff.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they want this outed or not, but Naya is the recluse.
Really?
Uh-huh. So like my chef 2 ping is, oh my gosh, hi, I love you, little puppy, but you're being annoying.
It works if Dave's evil, and it just really feels bad if Dave's evil.
I know. I'm like, no, Dave, don't be.
So could it be a world where
I really hope that Avery is just evil.
Your reading is pretty good right now.
Jack Lyon. That's what I've done. I mean, I was like, who do I want to trust me the most?
Yeah. So that leads me to believe that either Avery was poisoned night 1 or Avery is just lying about it. But I don't know.
Or Avery poisoned herself. Can you poison
Who would back me up the most?
I mean, you don't need to poison yourself to lie.
The double dong.
That helps me
Double
more
dong.
I poison myself. Makes me feel better about my life. In any case, I'm bringing you back to town. We've been at this for a little while. I don't want to rush you, but I know that I gave y'all some time constraints. I didn't want to make you feel like you had to stick around and endure this for longer than you said you would. So I wanted to open up the floor for nominations.
I have nothing but ones.
I nominate Avery.
Another one.
Nick has nominated. Can you say? Is it Nick?
Yeah, it's
Yes.
All right, Nick has nominated. I pressed the wrong button again.
Nick
Nick
is really
has
good.
nominated Avery. Please tell us why.
I've pretty much checked everybody by now, and the only person I'm getting a yes on is Avery. So,
Did you check me?
did I check who? Yeah, I checked you, Naya,
And you
and I
didn't
got
get
a no.
yes?
I got a big old fat no.
Yeah, the poisoner doesn't
That's
register for him,
interesting. Let's
Yeah.
kill Nick today.
Yeah.
Avery, your
Oh.
defense.
Question, Nick, did you pick Emily?
Not no, I have not picked him.
Okay, maybe you should. There is a world I'm leaning in right now where it's Emily.
No,
honestly,
Avery,
the only demon candidates that I can see personally are Emily
just-
or Dave.
It's just Nick.
And yeah, you
Well,
should
now
do this. I'm a good player.
if somebody nominates Emily, I'm definitely voting yes.
All right, the vote will begin with DiBona. It takes 3 to put Avery on the block. Vote starts now.
I mean, it's always possible, Naya.
So,
It is
Nick,
possible.
this is
but
what's
it's-
called a high. Nick, that's what's called a high five. By the way,
High five.
That's okay.
high five.
Thank you.
That is not enough. Avery is safe for today. Any other nominations?
Avery nominates Dave.
Avery, I'm going to click the buttons right, has nominated Dave. Please tell us why.
So, I was told information today, not by Dave, but from someone else, that I don't know if I have permission to out. But what I will say is that information makes Dave look super evil. Again, I think it's Dave or Emily. I think both of them are the only 2 demon candidates. I do not think Pepper's the demon. I do not think Kyle is the demon. I don't think Nick is the demon. So this is where I would want to see either Emily or Dave dead today.
Dave, your defense.
You can't handle the truth. You want me on that wall, and you need me on that wall.
Beautiful.
Well,
Solid.
It
You good man.
It'll take 3.
I don't know. I have no idea what I said that,
I know
that
what you're
incriminated
claiming.
me.
It wasn't you, Dave. It wasn't something you said.
It'll
get
take
what-
3 to put Dave on the block. Vote starts with Pepper. Vote starts now.
I assume that was thematic anyway.
Yeah.
Just for the record, Dave,
got you.
nothing you said has made me want to kill you today. It was
Okay.
specifically someone else's information.
A few good men.
Hey,
There you go. A
Pepper,
few good men.
3.
Yeah.
Pepper,
Is enough.
what are you?
Dave.
You want to hear a funny story, Dave, about a few good men? Well, I guess I won't talk
Chef
over this.
too.
Okay. So I've got nothing but ones. So I think that I'm either drunk, poisoned, or Nick is just evil. Nick does not read socially evil to me at all.
Emily, I'm going to ask you to center yourself on your camera because I'm getting like half your beautiful face and the rest of it's eating that empath token. Or,
It's
know,
just me using the will to
I could be drunk too. I don't know. Just be wasted.
Well, if you so you who have
I know
you
Nick
not
well enough to know that.
who have you not picked, Nick?
You and that's it.
If I'm
You-
the only
you and
person
me.
Have you checked?
So I don't know who the chef is, but if the chef has a 2, like actually, I would consider the chef being drunk, and Emily and Nick are both evil together.
I know I'm not evil. No idea on anybody else.
That's fine, but from what they are presenting now is Emily's killed 2 neighbors and is unsure about killing Nick,
I haven't killed any.
right? And Nick is not picked Emily as fortune teller pairs.
For the sake of time, I am going to ask the living players if anybody else wants to nominate today. Dave currently sits on the block. Avery is safe for today. Nick has nominated, and Avery has nominated. It we have any other nominations
Understood.
today? Gonna close
I was
today
saying.
at 5.
Or,
Yeah.
or if
I am
if
now
a
okay
chef
with
has
this
a, here's the thing too, right? If a chef has a sober 2,
Gonna close the day in 5.
what if it's
4,
Emily, Kyle, and Nick?
What
all
if the
together?
chef is evil?
Dave has been executed. Dave has died.
Oh no.
And guys, game continues. Everybody go to sleep.
Oh no.
That's
So
the
where
thing
I'm
that
at
I
right
want to
now-
bring up. Unfortunately, too late. But
I would like
if
to
the chef
hear
is sober
where
with
I'm
a
at
2,
right now.
it's
Hey,
Gotta be
Jay.
Nick. Like, yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
keep it on Nick.
Nick. Okay. Thank you so much.
I went with Nick from the get-go, and I still believe that it is Nick.
I agree with you, actually.
Hey.
Did I just get my demon killed?
Yeah, you're here. The
Yes.
Demon. Yeah. Good call. You're now the demon.
Yeah,
Would you
there
like
was
to go ahead
a
and be the
there was
player
a
for me?
recluse out there with my chef too, which I was really hoping people would be like, "Oh, you're definitely the drunk." But Avery was like, "Oh yeah, let's go with the chef too." And I was like, "Okay, Avery, let's go with the chef too."
So have you been claiming chef? Are you claiming chef throughout, or?
Yeah, that's the only thing I did give soldier in like 2 of my 2 first, but
Okay.
with the third bluff being Undertaker, that's a really, really, really hard bluff, especially for someone like me who has a history of fucking up tough bluffs. See all of the games that I've played if bluffing is chambermaid. So, who am I gonna kill though? Everybody looks evil but me, Tyler.
Well, that usually works to your benefit.
It does. It does. I might make them fight it out a little bit longer, and I'll just I'll kill Duke again.
All right. Targeting
you.
Duke's corpse. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Like fortune teller language. Like you hit you hit that D&D card hard. Like I'm a fortune teller. I was
Nick,
dreaming about shit.
Hey,
I'm not a fortune
If
teller.
you come out as
That's
the
what
saint, I'm
tell-
gonna lose my mind.
How?
Hey.
They're framing the shit out of me.
Because you're as beautiful as a picture. Worth framing. I get
Hmm.
framed a lot when I play.
I could see that.
I'm gonna tell you a 1.
Of course. Okay. Thank you.
Good luck.
Well inclined to pick one of those roles and lean into it.
Okay.
All right, you get to pick 2. Count them, 2 players.
I'm gonna choose Emily and myself.
You choose Emily and yourself, and you receive a yes.
Ooh. Okay. Cool.
Good luck.
Well, I got new information. Yay.
Nick, can you kill Pepper?
I'm pretty sure Pepper's probably gonna die.
You
Since
awaken
you asked
to
nicely.
find that no one has died in the night.
What?
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay, I thought for sure I was gonna die.
I thought that was just Pepper dying.
Someone doesn't respect the time of the Shiver podcast members, and I apologize.
Avery, did you think a kill?
Yeah, I did. Sorry, guys. I have no respect for any of you, so I sunk a kill. That's what I did.
Pepper, can we chat?
Andrew,
win.
would you like to chat?
So one
Sure.
possibility for this is that there's a soldier in play, correct? And that if the demon had picked a soldier, they can't die?
Yes.
That's
However,
Yeah.
none of the currently living every currently living player has outed their role, and none of them were soldiers.
Nick, are you the soldier?
No.
Are you sure?
Nick,
Can you look at
I'm
your
pretty
token
sure.
again? Just look at your token again and see what it says.
Go so that's my take on it. I mean, the only other person that I could think it would be is Kyle, because Kyle's been sitting there saying nothing pretty much for
Yeah.
like the last forever.
It's
So-
hard. It's hard when you're the saint because you don't get any information, and your chances are you're just going to end up at the end of the game.
So
What were you, if I can ask?
oh, I have no problem telling you. I was the Slayer. and I
Oh
was
no!
yes, and I was
Oh, no!
and I was going to use my power. Unfortunately, I died.
I'm sorry.
It's all right.
Who would you have slayed? Probably.
I'm going back to Nick.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll nominate him today because I mean it only makes sense. Excuse me. It only makes sense if Avery. I mean, it could be Avery because I have trouble getting a solid social.
The only thing Avery is spoke very well in his defense.
Sure.
So I'm sorry.
Okay.
Spoke very well, and it seemed a little bit too light to me, but I still got to go with Nick. I'm sorry.
No, you don't apologize. I mean,
from Emily earlier that she was getting, because she's been saying she's the empath the whole time and she's getting 1 0s, and now she's saying she's getting all 1s. So I'm like so lost. Like every time I think I've got my feet underneath me on what's happening, information changes. This idea of the drunk or the poisoner being in play, but if it actually is Naya, she's dead. Man, this is wild.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, I don't know. I'm still leaning in on Avery because I don't know. It seems like a weird move. If your role as investigator is that you get this information in the first round, Avery was one of the first people who was like, I'm the investigator and here's what I have. And it's like, well, didn't you just make yourself expendable now? But still keeps getting away with not getting killed. Even if they are telling the truth, I'm very confused. Like even admitted, like, yeah, I'm expendable. This would make sense. And still around. I feel like we're getting gamed by Avery, man.
I think so too.
All right. Sounds good.
Said she got 2.
They are evil. Fuck one of y'all. Sorry.
That's fair.
Like one of y'all is evil. Tech or the other one, right?
Or Avery is evil, yeah.
Yeah, and from my perspective, if I believe Avery is good, then you're bad.
Not Emily and Nick.
I'll
and
take
we have
that.
enough time to kill both of them.
We have enough time to kill both of us.
Killer.
If it's not Emily, please kill me.
If we play our cards right, we can get you all killed.
Who'd you check last night, Nick?
I checked Emily and myself. So that gives y'all an outstanding answer there.
We're at 5. Okay, good.
Apparently we need to kill Emily.
All right.
No, we're killing Nick today.
No,
we're killing Emily.
You know who gets to decide who dies, who lives and who dies? Democracy.
Who told your story?
So this is that point in which ghost votes become pretty powerful, right? Because the dead outnumber the living, and so they could push the vote. Because at this point it takes three votes to get someone on the block. A dead vote could push it over the top if they so decided. And Seth
is staring into someone's soul.
I think it could be anyone. It could be like it's Emily. Clearly,
evil-eyeing Kyle.
I'm about 90% sure that it's Emily. It's either Emily or Avery. Yeah. Okay. Yes, Emily.
Nick has nominated Emily. Please tell us more.
She keeps claiming to be the empath and saying that there's an evil person sitting next to her and a bunch of people have died. And now she says there's 2 evil people sitting next to her, which I know that I'm not evil. So that's definitely a lie.
Oh, Nick. I never said that I had 2 evil people sitting next to me.
I thought you said you had 2s.
Nope, I've had nothing.
No, she has said nothing but 1s. I do remember that now.
I have had nothing but straight 1s. And in my misguided opinion, I thought that Hunger was evil, and then I thought Duke was evil, but I think it's just you, Nick. And I consulted with Andrew, who knows you better than I do, admittedly, and he thinks socially that you are reading hella evil. So I will be nominating you after this. Honestly,
okay.
if I die, it's not the end of the world because I know I'm good and nothing's gonna change. But
you're right. The world gets better because we kill the evil person.
wow.
Dark. I like it.
It takes 3. Vote starts.
Wow.
You want to fight, Nick? Is that what we're gonna do now?
Pepper,
Why are you so defensive?
If it's you, Nick, and Kyle, I'm gonna be really sad. I'm gonna be really fucking sad. I'll cry real human tears.
3 is enough. Emily is on the
It's-
block.
Emily will nominate.
I am not evil.
Emily has nominated Nick.
That's okay.
I
Please
completely
tell us why.
I completely understand the world where I'm evil. I know that I am not evil. From my perspective, I only have information on my neighbors. I have had nothing but consistent ones. If Nick is good, then Avery is the evil that I'm reading. I can only tell you my information. You can kill me if you want. I will leave this up to town, but I'll be voting on Nick because of the fact that he got a no on a recluse. I don't know what his information was last night. I assume that he read me and got a yes. I would not be surprised if I'm the red herring. Yeah.
Nick, your
Okay,
defense?
well, my defense is she understands evil. I don't because I'm not. So,
Nick, you should nominate everybody, and then the dead players have enough votes to push them all through.
The vote begins with Kyle. It'll take 4 to put Nick on the block. Vote starts now.
I'm doing it.
this is bad.
Oh, that's interesting, Kyle. That's very interesting.
I think you're more likely to be evil than Nick is, but it's close.
I think Avery is the evil person now.
I mean, if it's not you, I know it's not me, so it has to be Avery. If it's Pepper, holy shit.
5 votes. Nick is on the block.
Listen, Pepper, Kyle, even though I think you might be evil, Kyle, just so we're all aware, the 3 of us, if it's not Nick, it's Emily, right? Like, it's one of those 2. It's none of us. We're not the demon.
Oh my god.
Can we agree?
I agree.
Yes?
Yeah, that's fair.
Any other
It's,
nominations?
it's
today?
either Nick or Emily.
So what
I
I'm
just
hearing
want
is
y'all
that
to
you
look
3
into
are
the
all
eyes of
evil,
an innocent
and you're
person.
just killing
Total
us.
party kill.
We want you to die.
Completely
Nick.
innocent.
Just die. Die.
That's what it
I
is.
wish
They
that I was
just
lying.
want me to die.
Just
You're
die.
all evil.
I have to wake up tomorrow with Kyle and Avery.
All right. Do
No,
we have any other nominations? Going to close today.
I think the theme here is that we have to
4,
kill the entire Shiver
3.
podcast.
I think so.
Oh shit!
Oh,
So I might put in an angel in play and
Oh my
see who
God.
gets
Oh my god!
some
I
bad
didn't
jokes.
even realize that those were all the dead players.
I was
Yep.
just looking around at who was alive, and I was like, "Oh my god, we've killed the entire podcast." It only makes sense. Y'all are a horror
Thanks for
podcast.
playing, guys.
And I died first.
But not only
I haven't
do you-
done my show yet. Anyway, if no other nominations, Nick has been executed. Nick, as a member of the Shiver podcast, how would you like to be executed?
Huh?
How would you like to be
Oh,
executed?
how would I like to be executed?
Yeah. I mean, like, how you see it happening?
Oh, have you seen Terrifier where he saws that chick in half?
Yeah.
That's how I want to be executed.
Oh yes, yeah.
That chick. Tell me
Yeah,
more.
It's going out a blaze of glory.
Art the
Yeah.
Clown is a Hunt's villain. So, there you go.
Yeah.
You are
how
executed
I
by
want
an
it done.
Alabamian in clown makeup, and you die. And guys, I can confirm. Congratulations. The entire Shiver podcast is dead. Everybody go to sleep.
Oh,
God damn it!
I knew you better
Damn
have
it.
Play this game that you have to learn.
Emily!
Play this board game you have to learn from the ground up to come to our stream.
Okay,
We're gonna
here's the
murder
thing,
all of
Dean.
you.
Do
No hard
I get
feelings.
it? Do I get at least one? Wait, you only thought I was dead?
Demon, I'm gonna plead with you, okay?
That's another place.
Please
Daniel.
just kill me in the night because it's gonna be
Zombool.
so much more interesting if you wake up tomorrow and I'm the dead one. Please just kill me in the night.
Hey, pick a player for me.
I'm gonna hedge all my bets and kill Kyle.
Thank you so much.
Fuel to that is maybe Avery.
What's going to happen is we're going to wake up.
Pick a player for me.
I'll let Pepper decide if Pepper wants to honor that request. I'll poison myself so I have a justification for my lies.
Yeah, that makes you a better liar. All right,
Yeah.
good luck.
it feels like Avery. I've just been dead too long to have anything to nominate.
It's definitely Emily.
Like as
100%.
Emily's ones keep popping up, it just keeps inching its way up, and it made its way through hunger and all.
No, don't come here. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to wake up.
Wow, that's some grim
It
stuff.
kind of does feel bad that all of them are dead. I didn't even realize.
That's why I don't think I wanted 6 of our regulars. I wanted like 3. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's all right. So I wake you up and I show you a 1.
Oh, that's good. Oh fuck, I'm drunk. Thank you.
Good luck.
Avery, can we get your Undertaker information?
Good
Yeah,
morning, town. You awaken to find that Kyle has died in the night. So for our new players, this is what we tend to call Final 3. This is when whoever is executed today, most likely that decides which team wins or loses. If you execute the demon, there's the last opportunity to do that. And then that would make the good team win. If you execute a good player on Final 3 or a minion, then that guarantees that the evil team wins. All right, so it has to be the demon that you catch. All right.
So what I will say, first and foremost, is, Naya, I'm sorry about your sacrifice, but can we just all sit back for a second and realize we fucking did it, girls. We killed all the men. Let's go. We did it.
Wait, I didn't get to choose my motive.
I would feel better about that if it was like a demon self-kill and then
Oh yeah, Dave, how did you want to die?
I didn't get to choose my mode of death.
Yeah, how did you want to do it?
Death by snoo, man.
On brand, on theme. Just
Death by snoo.
But yeah, sorry,
Maybe it'll blow
you had
your
to die.
mind.
And you couldn't see it, Naya, but we did it.
What's a snoo?
Oh,
It's a Futurama gimmick.
yeah, you gotta watch Futurama. It's
Yeah.
definitely like whatever snoo.
It's death by Amazonian woman, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Multiple Amazonian women.
I accept.
It's what we all look forward to.
It's what Valhalla really is.
Yeah, it's the death we were promised.
All right.
So could we potentially go around and say what we all are so that we all have all the pieces of the information?
Sure, let's start with Nick.
I love that.
Teller.
I'm
telling
actually
you,
the soldier.
Nick is a hardened D&D player. That's why he came out of the gate so hard in character talking about his dreams. I've never thought he was anything but the fortune teller.
Wait,
What's
hold
gonna
on.
blow your
What did
mind
you
is there's
say?
a character called the Dreamer in another edition.
Kyle, you're the soldier, and you feel like you got poison
No,
killed.
I'm not the soldier. I was not poisoned. I am the saint.
Kyle.
I'll tell you guys, I was the monk, and that didn't work out so well for me. This whole peaceful life thing really bit me in the ass.
Seth?
Seth.
I was the washerwoman, and I hope you all fucking can rot in your dirty undies without me.
That explains why you wanted to die that way.
Who did you? Seth, what was your information?
My information was that Andrew was the Slayer. Well, that Andrew or Naya was the Slayer. Naya was the Slayer, but Naya was full of shit, so I knew that she was
Naya?
I will apologize now to Kyle for all the slander I spoke.
Yeah,
I can still be evil. I worked at a Star Pass last night.
Definitely full of shit. I was the recluse. So that makes me full of shit a little bit too.
Dave?
Librarian, and it's way too damn loud. Y'all gotta keep it
Wait,
down.
who did you?
wait. You used a few good men quote, and you're not even the soldier.
No.
Dave, who did you see?
Few Good Men, famous for its librarians. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dave, who did you see?
Kyle and Nick.
I did none of this.
Interesting. Okay.
The drunk librarian?
Paprika?
Paprika was the chef, very on theme. With the 2, which I was really confused about for a long time until Naya said, "Oh, hey, actually, I'm the recluse," and I was like, "Oh my god!" And that's why we killed Dave.
Dave.
Avery was the investigator that saw poisoner between Duke and Kyle J. And DiBona, who did you monk protect at night?
It was Emily, because I believed that she was the empath and that was my path to more information. And so keeping her alive seemed like the right move.
Makes sense.
But she's the end. So
Did you tell Emily that you were the empath?
No, I didn't tell. No, Emily told me. Oh, Emily.
Or sorry, did you tell Emily that you were the monk?
No.
Okay,
but
because you were sniped so early.
He was kind of obvious. He was.
Yeah, I was super obvious with it when she told me she was the empath. Don't get me wrong. My cyclical logic was no good. But
oh, so she figured it out immediately, and that's why you died so fast to get rid of it.
Yeah, that tracks.
Nick, I'll just tell you, if I was the demon, I would at least wait till day 2 because I've got more demon skills than that.
Wait, DiBona died on night 1, right? The first person died?
Yeah.
I was
night 2, yeah.
When was the no kill?
The last night.
Night.
It was like 2 nights ago.
It was like 2 nights ago.
Yeah, two nights ago, I think.
Oh yeah.
Then why was there
One
no
of you regulars sunk a kill.
Would I ever do that?
You're a regular too. Yeah, you told me to say that.
Yes.
Anyway, Andrew, you were the Slayer, right?
I was a Slayer.
Sad.
I was. And it was wasted on me, damn it.
It's tough. It's tough to know when to shoot your shot.
Yeah. I too have done that.
I think Emily is the demon.
Yeah, Duke, what were you?
Oh yeah, I'm the mayor. I really wanted to confide in someone immediately. I chose that person to be Avery. Avery talked to Seth immediately before the game started, by the way.
Sorry, Avery can talk to who she likes, man.
Before the game starts, there's a ready, set, go kind of deal, and yo went before go.
I will be culpable because I may have been stumbling through the buttons and accidentally initiated that conversation.
A likely story.
Hunter, what were you?
I'm the mayor, though.
What?
Hunger was chef, and I had a 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they were all good characters. This is interesting. I gotta tell you, we always say on the Shiver podcast that we don't math, but just real quick, this math ain't adding up.
Yeah, right.
Okay, wait. So my chef too, with the recluse and the librarian, sitting next to each other, and then Hunger and Emily, because a real chef would have come out and been like, "No, you're not the chef. I'm the chef." But a quiet, dead minion chef would have just stayed quiet.
So I think it's Hunger as the demon who did a bit of a star pass or killed himself at night.
I think we have to kill Avery and Pepper.
And then Emily. So it's Emily and Hunger, and then it's either one of Dave or Seth with pinging off of Naya. Is where
Hunger. Who should we kill?
Emily.
Hunger. You're not. You're not
sorry.
Hunger.
There you are.
Who do you want to kill?
My dog was distracting me for a second. I'm just gonna go with Emily.
I think that Hunger knew gamed us very well and killed himself as the demon, and now he wants Emily dead for the win.
No, because Emily would be the minion. Look, if this is a game where Pepper has done the thing that Pepper does sometimes, which is blind me with their love and amazingness, and I'm just like feeding off of this lie, then maybe it's Pepper and Hunger. But I just, in my soul, feel like it's Emily as a demon.
And noms are open on Final 3 all day, so I was letting people.
I would like to nominate Avery.
Emily has nominated Avery. Please tell us more.
Okay. So if it is Pepper, holy fuck, Pepper, good job. I just don't think it's Pepper. Okay, so I have gotten nothing but ones this game. First day, Nick comes out all like confident in his role. So I immediately think that he's good and that Hunger is the evil one. So I talked to DiBona, who skirted around that he was the monk, and I kind of told him that I was the empath without explaining that I was the empath. And then all of a sudden there were 2 more empaths in the town. So I nominated Naya and we executed Naya because I know I'm the empath. I kept getting ones. We executed, or Hunger died in the night. I think that could have been a star pass. If Hunger's the real chef, well then holy fuck Pepper. I think Duke actually was good. Well, okay, no, I don't know. I don't know who's evil, but I think that because Nick, I couldn't have gotten a 1 on Nick and Duke if Duke wasn't evil and Nick was good. Like if they were both good, I couldn't have gotten a 1 unless I was poisoned. Regardless, there's been like 3 people dead for like 3 days, and Avery's been one of the people who's sitting next to me, and I've still been getting 1s. Avery, as the investigator, has lived till final 3, gotten out of a couple of different nominations. So I'm casting my vote for Avery. I know that I'm not the demon.
Avery, your defense.
I'm gonna let my dinosaur give my defense for me. Oh, what's that, Dino? Oh, you think Emily's full of shit? Okay, cool. Then I guess that's what it is. No, so I think it's Duke, Hunger, and Emily. I think Duke was the starting poisoner. I think Hunger was the starting imp, and Emily was the imp. Is the imp now. Before Emily goes, but me and Duke were at each other's throats. Of course you were. You're both really experienced in this game, in a game full of newer players. If you go after each other, if you go after each other, it gives you social credibility, especially with people who've never played this game before. I just think it's Emily. I will be counter-nominating them now once this goes through. And Pepper, if it is you, I love you even more.
The vote begins.
For the record,
it'll take.
For the record, Avery was at my throat. I was never at Avery's throat.
Vote starts now.
By the way,
throat.
Sorry, I knew I meant you and Emily Duke were at each other's throats.
You're voting for yourself, Emily?
Hunger, what was your number?
No, this is for Avery. This is vote for Avery.
Hunger, what was your
Hunger
number?
had a 1.
You had a 1?
3 is enough.
Yes.
Avery is on the block.
Avery for Emily, please.
Avery has nominated Emily. Please tell us why.
Wow, way to ruin the Dorito.
Yeah.
I was never. Pepper is never evil. What do you mean? This is
Pepper
not
is
a
Holy shit, Avery.
Yeah.
Anyways, Emily's evil because I think Emily is evil, and I think Duke is evil, and I think Hunger is evil. But now Duke and Hunger are both nominating on Emily. Is it just Pepper?
Oh my god,
bro!
There's no one for that.
Emily, your defense.
I mean, I know I'm not the demon. This is if it's Pepper, like that's where I'm at right now. Is like, is it secretly Pepper? Like, what the fuck? Avery, it's not me, so it better be fucking you because if it's
me.
Pepper, we're all
it
fucked.
better be fucking Pepper.
The vote's going to begin with
it's
Nick.
Pepper at
It'll
this
take
point.
4 to put Emily on the block.
I'm just.
Starts now.
I'm just.
Just kidding, it's an atheist game. Tyler fooled us all.
I don't get that reverence.
I know. There's a character in the game called the Atheist that basically lets the storyteller do whatever they want.
Oh, boo.
4 is enough. Emily is on the block. Pepper, do you intend to nominate yourself?
I don't see any reason to kill myself for the sake of the evil team winning. So
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Flawless logic.
Well,
I don't see a reason to kill
Emily?
myself.
I think you have been executed on a preponderance of just going after podcasters. I mean, the criminal malfeasance of eliminating horror podcasters in gruesome, meaningless murder. You are executed. You die. And congratulations to Pepper.
Yeah.
Congratulations to Pepper.
Really?
Who could not. I mean, it's impossible, right? Couldn't have been the demon all along. Because she wasn't the demon all along, but she was the demon then. Congratulations to the evil team, which is Pepper. and Kyle, who was the poisoner, seen by Avery, the investigator.
Avery! What the fuck?
Your original demon, who played very, very well, and this might make Daniel DiBona very sad, was Dave.
You son of a bitch.
I quit Clocktower. I quit. Bye.
Dave killed DiBona the monk, but we'll get to that in a second. Hunger was the chef who got a 1 between Pepper and Dave. So I actually thought this game was going to go off the rails for the evil team early on, because Kyle, the poisoner, initially poisoned on night 1 Naya, the recluse, who I had the option to show the investigator to, but I didn't anymore because she was poisoned. She was then picked by Nick, the fortune teller, who was not shown a yes because she was poisoned. So even if she was an outsider, being poisoned by the poisoner meant that she didn't. Her outsider ability wasn't in effect. So Nick got a no between Naya and Seth, I think. Seth was your washerwoman who saw Andrew as the slayer. DiBona was the monk, like he said, who protected Emily, who saw empath, but guess what? Wasn't.
Yeah, I knew it. I fucking called that shit.
And Duke, who's probably a little tipsy now, but not by role, was your sober
God, I knew it.
No, I knew it.
Incredible.
Oh, man.
So thank you guys so much from the Shiver podcast for coming and playing. Your bluffs were Saint, Undertaker, Librarian. Dave was bluffing Librarian to confirm Kyle, the poisoner, as the Saint. Nobody took the Undertaker bluff. I thought Pepper had for a minute because Naya kept saying she was seen by an Undertaker, and I was like, wow, I like this. I like this. This could go really well or really poorly. Let's find out. But the chef double claim didn't come back to bite Pepper there at the end. So everybody said you deserved it, Pepper. So congratulations. Good job.
Yeah.
We got it, Pepper. If it's Pepper.
We're not worthy.
Good job,
Well
Pepper.
done.
We're not worthy.
So
Round of
after
applause.
my chef too, which I thought Avery, I thought you for sure were just gonna be like, honey, no, you're drunk. Nobody gets a chef too.
Nobody does get a chef too.
Yeah, and so
It's true.
so then I found out that Naya was the recluse, and I was like, fuck, okay, we gotta kill Dave. Sorry, Dave.
So
You got yourself promoted, so that's good.
I truly was going to consider worlds where you were evil, Pepper, until I found out Naya was recluse. Once I found out Naya was recluse, like, oh, it makes all the sense in the world. Duke, Hunger, Emily, or Hunger, Duke, and Dave, or anyone else. Like, it all made all the sense in the world. And yeah, I got played.
Nick, I'm so sorry, Nick.
And,
Hey, Emily, that was my fault.
So there's a question about some of Nick's information, because after Nick came out and kind of told people I'm the fortune teller, he may have told, or it may have gotten to Kyle, the poisoner, who then proceeded to poison him for the rest of the game.
I was
picked
pretty
the
sure.
demon, he got a no. When he picked some good players, he got a yes. I was trying to Hunger, I was trying to make you look good, like you star passed, make you look very smart.
Dude, I was convinced at the end there that you had gamed us, Hunger.
Gosh,
No, I
dang it.
just
I
have
got
no idea
poisoned
what's
the
going
whole
on for most of
time.
the time, so it played it up.
I'm sorry, Hunger.
Hunger, I'm so sorry I didn't talk to you, but I thought you were evil, and I was just.
Well, I think
That's
the
just
moral
because
of
of
the
the
story is
mustache.
you
It's
gotta,
fine.
you gotta talk to the new players, even if you think they're evil. It makes them feel nice.
I did. I invested in Nick, and then they turned out to be fake evil, and then we just started going after each other instead of the demon. Damn it, Pepper!
Damn it. I really enjoyed
So I'm
the
gonna
fact
bring you all
that
back to life, so you're not in monochrome any longer.
the fact that this game could have been so different if we just killed Kyle J when we had them on
I
the
was like,
call.
oh my god, if y'all killed me, we were so screwed because if the fortune teller would have gotten a yes on our demon, it would have been so bad.
Yeah, Kyle was.
Oh my god! Kill all
Kyle
saints.
not getting
today.
executed there, and then Duke on that day saying, "I think Pepper and Kyle are evil." Right? That never really came back to bite him, but it was it was a tough spot for the evil team early, but they came around. So congratulations, and you got to always give praise to the first team captain, right? The Demon Dave. Good job. First
Good
game
job,
wins
Dave.
the
Thank you.
Demon.
Good job,
Thank
Dave.
you.
Way to
Yeah,
go.
Dave crushed it.
You did
brought it
not
across the
sweat at
finish
all
line.
when you were gonna get executed. That's good.
Yeah, that was
Thank you for
beautiful.
dying, Dave.
Yeah. I do it well. I do it often. Almost every week on the podcast. So
which you can see or listen to at Shiver Pod on YouTube, right? And Twitter.
Yes.
Yep.
We are at ShiverPod everywhere: YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.
Awesome. So follow them on all of those affiliates. And then also you can listen, if you have a listening device, on all of the listening services. And I got them to fix Last.fm. So if you're like me, one of the 4 people that uses Last.fm, that feed's now working. But or you can get a more reliable podcast feed like Apple Podcast, or I don't really recommend Spotify, but you can do it if you want. Unless they give me money. If they give me money, then I'll be like, oh, Spotify, that's pretty cool.
That's the musician in you seeping out, right?
It is. I tell you what, 0.0002 cent. I ain't got nothing for you, Spotify. All right. Thank you so much for DiBona, Andy, Hunger, Nick, Seth, Dave. Y'all were a blast, ton of fun. If you enjoy playing this game, come on back, play with us again. I'm not putting you on the spot. You can answer that later. But we'd love to have you here on Off Meta. I think you were a lot of fun to play with. And thanks to all of our veteran players who all have a dark, deep, seething face now currently. Oh, I can't believe it. Thanks, Avery, Duke, Emily, Kyle, Naya.
Emily's still dead over there.
And who's still dead?
Emily's still on the block.
She's still on the block.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I can't show that as my end. Sorry.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine.
Oh, and now it's not. There we go.
Well, she hadn't had a skull on my side, so everybody got to see her face the whole time, which is good. Thank you so much for watching Off Meta. You can check us out at on youtube.com/offmetaplays. You can join our Patreon at patreon.com/offmetaplays. And you can watch us, as always, at twitch.tv/offmeta. If at any time some idea comes across your brain and you want to tell us about it, at offmeta tweets on the Twitter machine until such a thing no longer exists. You can join our Facebook if you're old like me, and that's how you get down. Anyway, until we see you again, we bid you all a fond farewell.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, I'm going to stop recording.